Okay. Call Out Crew, episode 2. We're back at it again. I'm Nathan.
I'm Kurt.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Chris. And we're getting into it with some Avatar hitting over 1 billion today.
It don't matter.
How do we feel about it?
Angry that it made that much?
I think it's fine.
Justified. It's justified.
It's justified.
I think it's justified.
Good movie, man.
If you're gonna do
an okay movie.
I think it's solid.
A solid 6.5.
A solid 6.5. If we're rating the movie out of 10, I still don't think. I think the highest I'd be willing to give it is like a 7.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm sticking with my 8.8. I'm sticking right
That's
there with
such
it.
a random number.
And it's what I came up with. You got to put the point in there so you sound professional. If it's just 9, it's like a kid could have said 9. You know what I'm saying? So 8.8.
I'm giving it with a 7. Like I don't see. Okay, to be fair, to justify it, we did go see it in IMAX and in 3D.
And it looks beautiful.
Okay,
Right.
look, yeah.
They had an
it was
IMAX
beautiful.
room.
Yeah, we had like a whole
lounge.
IMAX lounge.
Yeah.
No, okay, so it did. I do think that because of the IMAX and the 3D, it was a more heightened experience.
Correct.
Than what it should have been. Like if we just watched it like in regular, I don't think I would have given it such a high score.
But nowadays you can do that with every movie, so I don't use that as an excuse. To
I
me,
use-
that
I use
enhances it.
I use that as
Because I go watch all the big action movies in IMAX. That's just how it's supposed to be.
Okay,
But
I don't.
I don't watch almost any movie in 3D.
I don't watch.
No,
any
I don't
movie
either. I don't watch 3D.
I don't watch 3D.
If I had a
But
choice, I
that's what
wouldn't have
he's-
watched this one in 3D.
But I had a
But
good
that's-
time.
But
I
that's
feel
what
like
Eric is saying. He's saying, like, because of the 3D, it gets a higher rating.
I'm not holding that
Exactly.
against it because I think every movie, if you watch it in theater in general, it's better.
Do you guys know what
To
those
me.
things are called whenever like you can go on like an amusement park ride, but it's like it's kind of like a
The flashback.
Like the 5D movie experience?
yeah. I did one of those in Gatlinburg like a year ago, and it was so dope. Like we went over like a raceway at one part, and it was like all hot in there, and you felt like you were going like 200 miles per hour like on like a roller coaster, but it was like a movie theater seat.
Yeah.
It was dope.
And they'll also blow, like
Like,
spritzes
yeah,
of water,
of
at
water
you, or,
and
like,
snow
air, like,
or something
high
like
pressure
that.
air.
Well, they kind of do that at Opry Mills, but that's 4D. And
But
they kind of do like the water and you move and shit with
Yeah.
it.
If
But
I
it's
could
just,
see
you're
that,
talking about 5D, it's like an actual roller coaster they take you through.
no, that's what I did. I did that. Yeah, that was sick. But if I could do that with that movie, bro, it'd be a 9 for me. But right as it stands, 7.5. Dope movie. I watched the first one at a homie's house back whenever it was like first to DVD, and I remembered it. But I mean, I feel the same. So it's too much of the same movie, but it was still cool.
That's what I'm thinking.
But like a lot of those movies in general, I'm not watching at home and enjoying as much. So I'm not holding the theater experience against it. It's enhancing it because if I watch anything like Jurassic Park, any Fast and Furious, all those big movies, none of them are as good if they're not in the theater.
Yeah, that's totally true. I saw
I
Hobbs
agree.
and Shaw in theaters. I don't think I would watch that at home by myself.
It just doesn't hit the same.
No. And Hobbs and Shaw, that movie was held together by duct tape and rusted staples.
Dude, I just don't think anybody needs that much big man. As far as like nobody needs.
That's
that.
the joke.
Macho
That's the whole
Man,
movie.
It is the whole movie, and it just doesn't hit
So
like
much
that. For me, I don't
small,
like it that much.
Yeah.
But
You're right. Like the movie theater experience just makes those movies enjoyable way more than they would have been just watching it at home. Because that's what I did this past week. Is I watched a bunch of movies that I missed throughout the year, and I feel like for like especially Beast with Idris Elba, I feel like that would have been a better theater experience than an at-home experience.
oh, for sure. Like,
Yeah, I
tonight,
agree.
I'm probably gonna go home and watch Glass Onion, and I just think that's one of those movies
Don't.
you can watch it wherever.
Ooh.
That movie was not good.
Oh.
Yeah, but you also think other movies were not good, and that I think were good. Like you don't like Dark Knight, so
I don't like Dark Knight.
I
so
do.
I'm gonna just watch it, and I'm gonna see how I feel about it, because it's a murder mystery. How bad can it be? Is kind of my
Murder
thing.
mysteries are kind
So-
of played out.
Yeah, they are played out, but like,
No.
if anything, it'll be
You see
a
like
solid
the-
6. No.
No, you see, it's like the one that came out a couple months ago. It was like the Death on the Nile.
Death on the Nile.
It was
yeah.
not that
It
great.
was also a
wasn't
murder
great,
mystery, and I thought it was.
I think I put that in like my bottom 15.
It could have
Me-
been. It could have been a lot better.
I went and watched it with like my mom, my sister, and my girlfriend, and me and my mom guessed who the killers were in the first 10 minutes.
That's the fun
We
of
guessed
it.
who the people
Well,
were.
part of the problem is it's a remake of a movie that was based on a book. So if you have any inclination as to like the plot of the book or the plot of the original, like it's just given away.
That's true. I mean, murder mysteries are either they're like I almost think you can never go wrong with them, but they're usually never all that. The first Knives Out was really good though.
Well, the first Knives Out was really good, and that's why I was so disappointed with Glass Onion. I'm not going to give spoilers away, but
Give spoilers away.
you just said you're going to go home and watch it.
Yeah, but give spoilers. I don't care. It's
I
not
care.
like- it's
Don't
not-
spoil that for me.
Are you gonna watch it?
No.
So if you're gonna watch it, then okay, I'll veto it.
Alright, okay, so spoiler alert.
So
if we're-
spoilers,
Spoilers.
Sure,
Okay,
go ahead.
Skip
for
this
it.
part.
like
I'll still watch it later.
who the killer is and everything.
Okay, maybe leave out just that. If you can do everything but that.
Excuse me. So, a big problem I had with Glass Onion compared to Knives Out. I hate Daniel Craig's Foghorn Leghorn accent. It bugs the shit out of me.
Daniel Craig, that's
That's
James Bond.
James Bond. Like,
Bond.
he's the
Yeah,
main guy.
Yeah.
Benoit Blanc. Or Blanc Benoit. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But that bugged me because it sounds awful. And so Glass Onion had better actors, but it was not acted better than Knives Out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had all these expectations. Like, it had Dave Bautista, it had Catherine Hahn, it had that one asshole that played the Hulk.
Oh yeah, the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, from the movie that came out after
Norton?
Iron Man.
Norton?
Edward Norton. That's it.
Ed-
It had him. It had some chick from Stranger Things, a blonde one.
Nancy? Is it Nancy? Have y'all seen Stranger Things?
Nancy.
Is she blonde?
That's his sister.
No, it's the other one.
She's a brunette. The blonde girl. That's
Robin.
Oh, what's
Her name's Robin, right?
I know, but what's her mom's
think
name?
so.
Her mom is the lady in Kill Bill, bruh. Oh,
I'm blanking, dude.
Well, anyways, continue.
her mom's
We can-
badass.
Have y'all seen Knives Out?
Her dad's famous too.
I think I might have seen it.
I mean, it came out in what, 2017,
I
2018?
think I might have seen it.
Something like that, yeah.
It was really good though.
It was before the COVID times.
It was surprising. It was like one of those movies that's because that's when I worked at the theater.
Well, it was also right after Rian Johnson had come off of directing Last Jedi, so people had a very sour taste in their mouth for Rian Johnson.
Last Jedi was terrible, by the way.
Bad movie.
Well,
It
Rise
was
of
dumb.
Skywalker made it way better.
That is true.
But-
They were both not great.
I didn't like
So,
either.
Glass Onion, anywho, it had better actors that I liked more than in the first one, but it just wasn't performed as well. And there was only one thing in the entire movie that wasn't like completely obvious, but it was still like kind of obvious. That just kind of like threw me for a loop a little bit.
Mhm.
And other than that, everything else was just predictable.
Yeah.
Except, like, for one of the deaths in the movie. Like, one of the deaths, they make you think it's one thing, but it turns out to be a completely different method of death. But it's just, the movie ends, and it's just like, that was so boring and not an exciting plot. Like, I don't understand how you could go from the excellence of the story and the acting of Knives Out to whatever the hell Glass Onion was.
That's what happens. I mean, most sequels don't hit like that anyways.
But it's not even technically a sequel. Apparently, Netflix made Rian Johnson call it a Knives Out story because they wanted the marketing for the Knives Out
and it is
series.
marketed. It's number 1 on Netflix right now.
I have a question though. What's the best sequel of all time?
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
the best
Okay,
sequel?
Best sequel of
Ever.
all time? For
Not
any-
this
for
isn't
any
just
movie?
for movies.
Or just anything?
Anything.
it could be like a sequel show or like a spin-off show.
What if something was better than the OG? And you
Dragon-
can't be
okay.
dumb.
Well,
you can't,
I mean,
debate-
the prequel trilogy.
I'd
To
agree,
me,
but
the
I mean, I
prequel
grew up
trilogy
with
is
it.
better than the OG trilogy.
I agree.
But
agree.
that's unpopular. Most people go with the OG
With
trilogy.
the OG
Oh, yeah.
trilogy.
But
I was
think-
talking to this girl on Bumble once about Star Wars, and she
Yeah.
asked me what my favorite trilogy was, and I said, well, obviously the prequel trilogy is the best. No response ever again.
Rest in peace.
Maybe-
I
what
just
if
think the fight
that could've
scenes,
been personal,
the
bro.
fight scenes in the prequel are the most insane in all of Star Wars.
they're nutty.
They are very nutty.
Everybody,
Iconic, bro.
how are you gonna know whenever like, you know how this trilogy's gonna end, but you're still gonna watch it because this thing's finna bust. That's what happened.
Dude,
Everybody knew how it was gonna end. They
I'm
still
a-
watched.
I'm a bitch for Star Wars. At this point, they could put anything out for Star Wars, and I will watch it. I don't care what it is.
That's,
I'm
that's
not
just
gonna-
like
It ain't
Marvel.
like that.
I'm
for
not
me.
going to cap. I bought a lightsaber today. Just because.
You bought
Oh.
a
I
lightsaber?
bought a
What?
lightsaber today.
Oh, like one of those NeoPixel ones?
Yeah.
Those are fucking dope. I have
I
three
Like
of those.
like one of the expensive ones?
Yeah, one of the expensive ones.
Like $200, $150.
I was
One of
about, I
those?
was about
Mine
to
was
pay
like
$200.
90.
I paid $145.
Okay, I'm thinking of the
Yeah.
ones you
Which
get
one did you
at
get?
Disney World. Like,
Okay,
you
not
get
like
No,
Disney
those are $200 and those suck.
They suck. No, like this is like guaranteed. Like I can like duel with these.
You can hit
I
somebody.
can hit somebody. It's got like the cool ass sound effects and everything, like the motion and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I bought one of those.
Does it change color?
Yeah,
It
That's
does.
what's up.
It's got
Oh,
different
it
sound effects
changes
and
colors
stuff.
though.
you can choose it.
you
can
change
set
the
it.
colors.
You can set it.
Okay.
It doesn't change colors on its own unless you do like the
I
rainbow.
was about to say, is it one
Yo,
of those shits where you like hit it and changes? I would hate that.
Yo,
shit.
I saw that shit at Kroger.
Yeah.
He said. No, but yeah, I bought a lightsaber today, so that's some other shit.
Which one did you get?
I didn't even know you were big
What
into Star
color?
Wars like that.
Yeah, no, I fucking love Star Wars like that.
I
But
did not know that.
yeah, no, I've been wanting a lightsaber
Eric?
forever, but I just never pulled the trigger.
I'm trying to
As a,
get that Anakin. I want
as
that
a
one.
PC guy, did you play Knights of the Old Republic?
I did not, but I heard like I do have friends that did play it, and I thought they said it was
KOTOR
pretty
was
good.
legendary.
They said it was pretty decent.
The only thing I didn't like was that it was turn-based.
That's
Yeah.
what yeah.
But
I
the
was too
remake-
young to like that game.
Just quit making me feel old. The remake is going to be action RPG, so it's going to be improved upon.
I heard about that, so I might play it whenever that comes out.
But apparently, Sony was so angry at what Aspire gave them for like an update on how the game development is coming that they just scrapped the project and went with a different studio.
Got him.
That's wild. Imagine doing so shit on a demo if they just like get rid of that.
Yo, this Bejeweled. What'd y'all do?
Bejeweled, bro. I put that on Facebook, bro.
I used to play that game. When
That in
like,
Farmville, bro.
I remember when it came out like on Windows 7. Shit, that's what I played.
My
Bro,
stepdad
if this dude
used to.
tickles my foot again, bro.
My stepdad, he was a mechanic in the army. This dude would work a full shift, come home, get on Car Town on Facebook. Dude,
Cartown? What the hell is that?
it's a car
Damn.
game, bro.
He said,
It's like, bruh.
Nathan, I don't have time for you today. I have to go fix fake cars after fixing real cars.
That's
That
what
was-
he
that was Kurt's
did.
favorite game in the
That's
40s, bro.
Wild, bro.
No, in the 40s, we had Pong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if you had Pong yet in the
Nah,
40s. You
not
definitely
Pong
did
in
it.
the 40s.
You
Pong in,
you
like,
had
the 70s.
Hitler on the news. That's what you had.
That's true.
Sheesh. But anyways, I almost got a dog over the break. I really wanted him. His name was Levi. He looked like a ghost off of Game of Thrones. He looked like a white wolf. He was pretty sick. I wish I kept him. But my little brother was just like, yo, he took a crap on the floor. And I was like, I can't have him.
Damn.
So, yeah.
His tolerance is very low, I guess.
I know.
Yeah, like
He's
that
like,
comes- that
a
comes with
Damn,
it.
I
dog.
wanted this dog, but at the first sign of an inconvenience, whew, watch
Kink.
out.
yeah, having to be responsible for something other than myself. Fuck.
That's crazy.
Nathan, don't ever have children.
No, I want children. But the thing is,
Yo, that's
is that
all it
Dude,
is
they're gonna
picking
poop
up.
on you.
it's an apartment, bro.
Dude, it's dude,
And a kid's different than a dog, bro.
bro.
They're
like-
not the same.
I never thought
Like,
watching kids was harder than working.
And
It
that's
is
that
very
dog.
much harder.
Yo, I hate
It's
that
more
dog.
mentally exhausting.
This is why.
Oh, for sure.
Dude, I'm just at home like, if I hear one of y'all say another word, I'm gonna throat punch somebody.
Oh my god.
It's been 6 hours, and I like every time I sit down and get done cleaning one thing, they get another thing out. I'm just like, bro, that parenting shit ain't no joke. That shit is
You're
tiring,
right.
bro.
One time whenever I was a kid, bro, like I was in a military family. Excuse me.
A military.
I was in a military family, and we'd have like other like soldiers and their families pull up sometimes just to come and visit and stuff. And this one family brought their kid over, bro. Me and my little brother, we got goldfish. We had goldfish for like
Wait, the crackers or the fish?
the fish, the
Okay.
real fish. You know how Walmart used to sell fish? I don't think they do anymore.
They
No,
don't
they
do that
don't.
anymore,
But
but they
bruh.
used to.
They haven't sold fish since like 2009.
Facts.
It's been a long minute. Since
I
they-
got
Yeah.
I got a fish from Walmart in 2006, and this kid, bruh,
That's
he
all.
went in my gold.
God
he picked up my little brother's goldfish,
Quick maths.
and he was just like, let's go, and he like was running around doing
and he
with
killed
my
him.
yeah the
The
fish
Nemo
tank.
effect, bro.
He was
Damn.
dead.
The Nemo effect.
He died, bruh. He was playing with the fish, bruh. My little brother was traumatized. He said, "What you got there?" And the dude was just like, "Fit," and he was like, "No, that's
Oh,
my
the employee
fish."
was traumatized.
Bro, is this guy doing
No, my little brother at the house, bruh. This little kid took my brother's fish and was playing with it like a
Oh.
toy.
Oh, that's okay.
The blood was on his
That's
hands. He didn't care. He was a monster. So,
Damn.
yeah, he lost his fish and
It
mine
scarred
died
you for
like-
life, apparently.
And now he's in Guantanamo Bay for terrorism.
Rest in peace.
Hey, can anybody remember the name of the girl who kills the fish in Nemo?
No.
Darla.
Darla. It is
was
Darla. Dang.
Why do y'all remember?
Because I fucking love Disney and Pixar.
I watched
man.
Nemo yesterday.
I do too.
He
bro.
said I watched it.
Oh,
I haven't watched Nemo since before Finding Dory came out.
No, I watched.
I
this
didn't
shit
watch
yesterday.
Dory.
You didn't watch Finding Dory?
I like Dory. Hate Ellen.
Bro, because kids, they love just watching the same movie over and over.
They
again.
do, bro.
So eventually, I just cut on a Disney movie, and I'm like, y'all are gonna watch this.
For your
Yo,
whole
hey,
childhood, bro.
Have y'all seen Bluey?
No, my
No.
sister told me about Bluey.
Bruh, Bluey, it's a kid's cartoon that is like on Nickelodeon or something, but it's also on Netflix. And
It's on Disney Plus.
Is it?
It
I
is.
did not know that.
Yep.
Kurt's gonna go watch it.
But this is no joke. I was watching it with my niece and nephew. I was hanging out with them once, and it was so fucking funny. Like I caught myself watching it at home by myself. It is so fucking funny. It's these
Oh, you
little-
already watched it.
Yeah, no, I've already watched it. It's so fucking funny. And if I could recommend any kids show, like specifically like a Nick Jr. kind of esque show, go watch Bluey. You
Paw
will
Patrol.
watch it. Watch.
Paw
You
Patrol
will
slaps.
watch it. I have not seen Paw Patrol.
That's the one.
Backyardigans. The Backyardigans, baby. That's
What's
where we
the
at.
Little Einsteins? Is that the one with the song?
Oh yeah, those
Little
dudes.
Einsteins.
They all have a song.
Come aboard. It's something like that. Explore. Yeah.
Yo, Dora's shirt never fit, bro. Her parents gotta come and get her.
It's like Cleveland Jr. from fucking Cleveland Show.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, every time I think of Cleveland, well, first of all, Cleveland show sucked.
No, Cleveland
No,
Show's great.
bro.
That thing was
Cleveland show was
terrible,
fine.
bro.
Cleveland Show's great.
I think American Dad.
A couple episodes. Like I thought it was funny for some episodes, not all episodes.
I think it was funny the first 2 episodes he came back to Family Guy and they just baked him alive for 2 episodes. That shit was the funniest shit ever.
He's like, here's a DVD of what we've been doing for 3 seasons. And by the way, these have jokes.
Yeah. He's like, y'all tried to make a talking bear work, and Cleveland's like, it was pretty good, and he's like, but it's hard to make a talking bear work. He's like, they did it good in movie form.
Yeah,
I was like, oh
yeah.
shit, dude, Family Guy's top tier, bro. Number 1.
Cleveland Show was just 1 season too long.
Okay, how about this?
It was about 4 seasons too long. How many seasons
There's
are there?
4.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god. I liked American Dad. I think that their best episodes are like on par with Family Guy.
Sometimes, not all the time.
I like the one where they're in the boy band. That one's funny.
That was pretty funny.
I haven't seen
Like
all
the
of
air
it.
guitar boy band?
Nah, they're in like a boy band.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
B12, bruh. There's 12 of them.
Oh, that's right.
That
yeah.
one's funny. That's my favorite one.
I haven't seen it. I mean, I like watched American Dad for a second, and then I was like, it's not Family Guy. It's not the same.
It's not family.
It isn't the
If
same.
it ain't Family
But
Guy,
there's
I
some
ain't
good
rocking with it.
episodes.
Well,
King of the Hill's goated too, bro. That's
King of the
totally
Hill
King of the
different.
Hills.
is the best show.
Stop.
It's
I
the
don't-
best.
I don't think it's the best show,
What's
but
the best?
I think it's the most relatable show.
It's easy. I already said it.
I
twice.
think in like terms
Adult
of,
animation, and well, unless you're counting.
Well, Futurama.
like, adult cartoons.
No, if you're counting adult cartoons, they just
Rick and Morty.
we just need
Rick
to
and
yeah
Morty.
we just need to
Rick
wait
and
for
I've
more
never seen
seasons.
an
and
episode
Rick and
of
Morty's
Rick and
gonna be
Morty.
up there.
Rick and Morty.
They just
They-
don't put out enough. Family Guy like slams their stuff out.
Bro, Family
And
Guy's
that's
got
why-
so much.
That's why
What's
like,
got? Who's got? Is there more Family Guy or is there more South Park?
I think there's more.
South
South Park
Park.
has never been canceled, and Family Guy was canceled, I think, twice.
bro,
So
South Park has so many. South Park and The Simpsons have the most.
There's more South Park episodes than Days of Earth, bro.
I think that counts more for the Simpsons.
hey, go
There's
into that
been-
for me. Explain
Yeah.
that, please.
There's so much South Park. There's so much Simpsons. There's so much South Park, bro. There's just too much.
but more
Like,
than Days on Earth.
yeah.
You're telling me it's
Bro
been around
doesn't
since
forget
dawn
the
of
whole
time?
thousands and
The
thousands
whole
of years when there was no electronics. there
Dawn
was
of
no
time.
light.
These
South Park's
dudes
been around
are-
since the dawn of time.
They were making South Park on the hieroglyphs. They were
Oh,
all like,
hell no, bro.
they were like,
They draw Eric Carmen
They
on the
can't
side of
draw
the
I will say the episode. I don't
this
watch a lot of
episode's
South Park,
done.
but that episode where he has his balls in a wheelbarrow, that one dude, what's his fucking name, dude?
Randy. Oh, when he's
Oh
trying to
my
get ball cancer
God,
for medical
dude.
marijuana. It's like Stan goes outside.
That shit is
Dad,
so
Mom
funny.
says, quit trying to give yourself cancer. Oh, I'm just trying to get a little cancer, Stan. Just trying to get some weed. And then he runs, he
His
bounces around.
balls
on
like
him.
the size of this table,
Dude.
and he has them in a wheelbarrow.
He bounces around on him like a hippity hop.
Bro, that,
That
shit,
shit's funny.
that
dude.
shit hits me different every time I see it.
That shit's so funny.
Like, Kurt's gonna die, bro.
Dude,
You're
Kurt's
fucking
been
old.
fucking dying. It's
Dude,
not-
I've been coughing for like a month.
That's what happens when
You
you,
can't get
live
rid
through
of
the
it.
Dust Bowl.
I
It's
tried.
crazy.
I'm looking for the dust ball. Fuck off.
Bro, imagine trying to get a date during the Dust Bowl.
That shit's wild.
Yo, we can only be out here for another 15 minutes. This dust finna kick
It's
up.
like, it's alright. I only need about 30 seconds anyway.
No, It's gonna be bad.
You didn't
Like-
get the joke, huh?
No, I got it.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I was like,
We were just gonna step
Dang,
over
bruh.
it. That's all it was.
That's all right. It's funny to me.
The-
Dust Bowl, bruh.
So what do we think the chances are of Avatar hitting $2 billion?
It depends on how long they keep
Hi.
it in
I
theaters.
think, yeah.
China.
Because it's 7th fastest to $1 billion, so it's already on good pace.
The thing is, bruh, China be crazy, and they're the reason why that movie did so good the first time.
Did the movie already come out and shit?
Well, that's like the
It's
entire
out
movie.
everywhere.
It's
I don't
out
know.
everywhere?
I
It's
don't
It's
know,
made
bro.
more outside of the
America?
U.S.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't think Disney's putting their movies out in China anymore, which is the biggest market on the planet.
Like here,
They'd
it's
have
made,
to.
It's made
They're-
like 450
Why would
mil
you
here, and then,
take away your biggest market? As
I
a
think
business,
that
that
might
doesn't
have
make
to-
sense.
I think that might have to
Because-
go into politics that way.
because usually Disney would be told by China, "Hey, cut this like gay family out of the movie," or like for Spider-Man, they said cut the entire scene with the Statue of Liberty, and Disney was like, "Well, that's like the entire second half of the movie, so no, we're not going to do that." Spider-Man still never like went to theaters in China, and it still made like $1.5 billion.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty
But
ridiculous.
Spider-Man is like
He's Spider-Man, bro.
Spider-Man's a hit every time.
He's
bro.
not blue. He doesn't need to be.
It's not blue. You don't need to be.
Hey,
How
but,
would die
hey, they got what's her name? Zoe Saldana.
for Gamora?
It's gonna hit. No, I mean
gonna-
Avatar.
Well, her yeah. That's
Anything that she's colored in is gonna hit.
Dang.
But anything
Whoa.
that she's blue or
Whoa,
green,
you can't
He's
say
right.
that.
Pause.
No, he's
Pause.
right.
I'm
No
not
pause.
colors
Oh,
like
yeah.
blue,
No,
green,
bro.
red.
She'd be-
If you paint her a weird
Mm,
color, you're
like that.
guaranteed to make $1 billion in that movie.
Yeah.
It's
If
it
you
works.
paint her blue, green, red, orange, you're making money.
You're making.
Because Gamora,
Oh, yeah.
green, Avatar, blue. Is she
Bro.
in anything else?
She's gonna be Marge in the live-action Simpsons.
Yeah, and that's just gonna slap.
Cha-ching! If that ever happened, bro, I want my check, Disney.
We'll get right on that.
They can
Yeah,
do
we'll
it.
get. Yeah, they're definitely listening to this.
I tell you what, I'll give Disney a call tomorrow, Mr. Disney himself.
Mickey Mouse.
Walt.
Yeah, we'll unfreeze him.
We'll
and get him
unfreeze
back out
Walt.
here.
He'll be like,
Isn't he?
blacks.
Didn't they freeze his body for real?
Too many minorities.
Supposedly.
Didn't they freeze his body just in case?
Oh, that's a fun conspiracy
That's
theory.
a conspiracy theory.
There's
I
a
heard-
conspiracy theory that they created the movie Frozen, so anytime someone Googled Disney and Frozen, that would come up instead of his body.
Well, it does.
it does.
Yeah. But the conspiracy is that the reason they did that was so that people would stop asking about Walt Disney's frozen body.
He gonna come back to life,
We're
bro.
gonna get canceled.
Nah, he's coming back to
Disney's gonna take
life.
this shit.
Listen, I'm not saying
Maybe
that's
they'll
fact. I'm just
sponsor
saying
us.
that is a conspiracy that is out there.
Okay.
Yo, if they sponsor us and we have to go clean, we all just have to wear Mickey Mouse ears.
Mickey Mouse merch all the time.
Or-
No, they own everything.
Marvel
I'll
shirts?
I'll start dressing up like Iron Man.
Yeah. I saw.
Why don't
what's
you
his
get one of
name,
those
Kai?
Iron Man? Yeah, he's got a cool Iron Man helmet.
Yeah, you saw Kai. He did that
Yeah.
shit.
Because
He was
I'm
talking
too
to-
fat for that.
No,
He
you're
is
not.
I am too fat for that.
Bro,
I've seen people
I've
do like
done-
the actual like Iron Man suit.
Order an extra.
And it looks
extra,
pretty cool.
extra,
Dude, I've
extra
tried getting
long.
like stormtrooper helmets and like Boba Fett helmets and stuff like that.
They don't
and
fit.
my-
They don't fit.
well, not only are my cheeks just too fat, like my head's too big too.
Oh.
That makes sense.
I see like David Dobrik. He has like a full Iron Man
Well,
suit.
he has
that
a
he
whole
can-
suit, bro.
Yeah,
His
well,
is
that's what I'm
different.
saying.
He paid millions for his though.
Okay, but that's fine. He still has an Iron Man
Kai
suit
got a
that he can
helmet
use.
that's like worth like 20 grand. I think.
$600.
It was only 600.
I think so.
I thought it was in the 20 grand.
Well, I mean, if you get a 3D
No.
printer, I mean,
You can make it yourself.
you can
honestly.
make it.
I don't think
appropriately
anything's on the
sized.
inside of it. Is the thing. I think it just like opens up.
because
and
his does the
closes.
thing where he goes like
He'll be all like,
Jarvis,
yeah, and
open
it'll
mask, and it,
pop it.
Oh, okay. I've
That
seen
thing-
that video.
yeah.
and then he has one where it closes, and then he can be like kill mode, and it switches the eyes to red.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fire.
That's pretty
I didn't see that.
Only Spider-Man had the kill mode. So
Well,
that's-
Iron
that's-
Man made the suit, so
not
there's a
accurate.
suit. I'm sure he could have came up.
It-
with it.
Yeah, it's called Iron Man.
Yeah,
he is the kill mode.
yeah, he is. Yeah.
Speaking of Spider-Man, what do we think about that new Spider-Verse 2 trailer?
Dude, anything I see about Spider-Verse 2, I'm just more excited for. On the poster, they had PS4 Spider-Man, they had Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, they had Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. Although I don't think they'll get Drake Bell to voice him.
He'll be back from
I'm-
Mexico.
I'm excited for it, and I liked the first one, but I didn't think it was the greatest animated fucking movie.
It's a
ever.
10 out of 10 movie.
I give it a 10.
I don't give it a
It's a
10.
solid.
But I'll give it. I think it was really close though. I'll give it like a 9.
No, I'll give it a
Like
10,
a-
bro.
or an
It's a
8.5.
10.
No,
I'll give it
it's,
like a 9 or 8.5.
Look at what
it's
it
like
did
a
for
living
movies.
comic book.
It's
That's
dope,
what it felt
bro.
like.
The
Well,
frame
I'm just
rate's
gonna be
cool.
honest. I don't know if it's making my top 5 animated movies though.
Ever? No.
Animated
It's
movies?
not.
Dude, like 4 of those would have to be Studio Ghibli.
I mean,
Facts.
number 1 is fucking Lion King, the original.
Dang.
Land Before
one,
Time
bro.
and then Lion King.
Bro, those leaves
can't
looked so good in that movie.
Right?
I was trying to.
It made me want to be a fucking herbivore.
I'm telling you, Spider-Verse is sitting around 10.
I'll give
Just
it.
being honest.
But there's more than 10 movies that are 10s.
Not to me.
I
There's
don't
only,
think
there's
they're
only 2
10s.
movies that would rate a perfect 10.
I don't think they're 10s, but I'm saying Man,
Like, Back to the
like
Future is a
Monsters
10
Inc.
to
is
me.
up there for me. The
Back to
first
the
one,
Future?
that movie.
Yeah,
slaps.
that movie is a 10 to me. That like whenever
That's
you
a
look
good
at the
movie.
bar, bruh,
There's
that's
so
a
many
10.
animated
I give
movies that are
Django
crazy.
Unchained a 10.
Hey, I give Django. I agree with that. That's in my top 10 movies for you. It's a 10.
I give Pulp Fiction a 10 too. There's like I like
I do
Tarantino.
not like
It's a
Pulp
9.3.
Fiction.
I like
I don't like
Tarantino a
Pulp
lot.
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction's a 9.3ish, somewhere in the low nines for me.
So my issue with Pulp Fiction, I don't like back and forth storytelling. And
I
Pulp
typically
Fiction does
don't.
that.
I typically don't. But like that movie, it couldn't like it had to go the way it did. There's no other way to make it. The way that he told
I'm
those
not-
stories, they had to go tip 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 tip.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's totally a me thing. That's just not the kind of storytelling I like.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if the movie is like, the story is solid and perfect and nothing's wrong with it, like just that method of storytelling
Mm-hmm.
will make me not like the movie.
I like the way it ended. Made me feel good.
Bro, close to 10 movies for me. Interstellar and Inception, both fire.
Ooh, Inception
Hey, just
is
get off of Christopher
fire.
Nolan's dick.
Yeah, I'll stay on his dick. I do not care.
What?
Resume, bro. That man's movies slap. I'm not gonna lie.
Only
They're
Interstellar.
entertaining.
I don't like any Christopher Nolan
And
movie
Dark Knight.
except okay.
Those 3 make my top 10. I'm just letting you know right now.
Interstellar is a solid 8. A solid 8 for me.
give
never
Interstellar
saw
a
it.
9 just because I really like the sound.
It was too
Like-
long.
I think the soundtrack
It
was really
wasn't
good.
long enough.
Wait, how long was the movie?
Like 2 hours 45.
2 hour 45?
Not
Long time.
enough. I
It
needed.
should have been like 20 minutes.
I needed.
short.
I needed
Shorter?
James
I can agree with
Cameron
that.
3:15. Yeah, that's what we're
For
going
Titanic and then Avatar.
Yeah, I want all my movies to be 3.5 hours long.
Fuck
Bro.
no.
I think
dude.
Titanic's my
story.
favorite movie by him.
I
Bro.
need building and I
Mine
need
would be
story,
Terminator.
bro.
I need to feel pressure in my bladder before your movie.
Yes, bro.
Hey, shout out to Endgame.
I need to start.
I need it to be so good that I forget that I have a bladder. That's the thing.
I need to start hurting. I need to go. Oh.
Alright,
It's like, this is for you, James.
Come on, James.
really said.
Where's this credit sequence?
I'm probably
please?
putting Ragnarok in my top 10 too.
Oh no.
What?
That was a
Or
funny
Ragnarok.
movie, but
Of all time?
Maybe
I want
Oh
to put.
my
I want to
God.
put.
bro,
Ragnarok
it's just
top
a
10
Thor
of all time.
movie, bro.
it's the best Thor movie.
It is the best
It
Thor
is the
movie.
best Thor movie.
And it's easily a top 5 MCU movie. Might be top 3.
No, I think it's a
And
top
there's
10
like
MCU
5 or
movie.
6
I think
Avengers
it's- I
movies.
think it's top 10.
Yeah, but
It's a
Ragnarok's
top
better
10.
than half the Avengers
All right,
movies.
I'm breaking out my MCU list.
Damn.
My number 1 is No Way Home. My number 2,
Hey, mine's No Way Home,
Infinity
too.
War.
Yep, Infinity War slaps.
Number 3, Guardians 2. Number
What
4.
about this letterbox real quick? I'd like to
I
get
know.
sponsored by them. That'd be dope.
Letterboxd.
Dude, I would love to have a sponsor from AMC just so I can get the movie pass for free.
That'd be funny.
What was it?
AMC.
MCU?
Yeah.
MCU.
Let me come to your theaters every day.
Yeah.
And
I have Ragnarok at 4. That makes sense.
only let the
2
hottie
Avengers
bootatties
movies
give me
before.
my snacks.
And I
And
put
take
Endgame.
my
Yeah,
tickets.
See, where do I have
I need to switch
Ragnarok?
that. I don't want to put that there.
I have Thor Ragnarok at
And-
14.
Let me
You're
chill in the IMAX
disrespectful, bro. There
room.
ain't no chance, bro.
I think Ragnarok makes my top 10. I just don't think. It's
Top 10 of
5.
all time?
No,
No,
for
Marvel
Marvel
movies.
movies. For Marvel
Okay.
movies specifically, I think Ragnarok makes my top 10.
Okay, Ragnarok might not make the top 10 all time, but it's definitely in my top 20, top 30, somewhere in there. Which is a lot, which is really good for a lot of movies.
I mean, I
30 is top tier.
suppose.
30's good.
If it's in your top 30, it's got to be like over an 8.5 because that's a lot of fucking movies.
That's
Yeah.
a lot
Do
of-
y'all want to hear my top 10 movies of all time?
Sure.
I don't have that list, so you can go ahead.
I don't have that list, but you can do it.
Jesus Christ.
You're more than welcome to.
I'll look at Kurt's
All
list
right.
and judge.
I'm going to go from 10 to 1 instead of 1 to 10.
Alright.
So at number 10, I have Jurassic Park.
Which is
Okay.
is
It's
great
iconic.
movie.
bro.
I
just-
think it's great. I
you
think
heard
it's
what he just
iconic.
said.
I think
They
it's
both
iconic.
just said iconic.
Iconic does not mean the best. That's why I didn't use the
But
word iconic.
That's why it's your number 10.
I think
No,
it's
it's
more
my number
it's
10
like,
because
I think
it's
it's
a great
more
movie.
I think it's more nostalgic than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like we all watched it as kids, more or less.
But I
I think
think-
okay, to be fair, like me and Nate or like the rest of us here can say that we probably watched it like growing up as kids, Jurassic Park.
Oh, I
and shit.
did.
I did.
That movie came out.
But
the
to
year I was
me,
born.
it being
In,
iconic
like,
does make a
1973.
difference. Bro, like if you think dinosaur
I feel like it
movies-
justifies your pick because a lot of like more
you
people
see
who
that
saw
symbol?
it. It's a broad audience could say, okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
It's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Well, I mean, it's Jurassic Park.
yeah.
it's a classic movie. It's
a
like
cla-
it's
it's a
so
cla- it's a
good.
classic,
Not only is it a
iconic.
classic, but it's a great movie. The CGI holds up. The story holds up. The dude's ascot does not hold up. That was a bad choice even back then.
Hey, he was an explorer.
Dude,
It made
like
it-
Dora.
Yeah. And
Where was
Indy.
her ascot?
I don't know. She didn't even have a full shirt. Bro.
Okay, hey, ho. I
Number
want to
9.
say earlier when we said top animated movies, you said Land Before Time was number 1 probably,
Mhm.
and I said Lion King. On your top 10, you have Lion King over Land Before Time.
Yo, caught in 4K. Man said they caught in 4K, bro.
I just want to point that out.
Damn.
You're right. You're right. That is true.
Caught him in 4K, bro. That's
I
wild.
have so I'm gonna go through the rest of my list and then we'll talk about
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
God damn, you're gonna have a lot of coughs to cut out.
Bro, if you can not. do
I'm
that.
trying to maintain. I
I
can't.
don't think you have to
Cough
cut it
drops.
off though, because he's.
Cough drops, good.
He
I
keeps
have
muting
cough
it.
drops here.
Fucking give him one.
Could you
bro.
give me one?
This man's
Dude,
fucking
I
dying.
can give you 10.
Bruh, let's do it.
He just needs one.
They're in my. There's like
He's gonna
a
overdose on
bag
cough
in
drops.
my bedroom, Eric. It's on
Is that
the
like on your stand?
dresser.
Your dresser?
Dresser.
Bro, you really wanted to pull up my fucking top 10 list.
No, I just wanted to see because I'm not gonna remember.
No, you wanted to criticize.
I'm not gonna remember.
Did you find
I
it?
didn't want to criticize until I saw. It.
I
was
want
like,
some.
We just talked about that, motherfucker.
I could use one too, please.
Ooh, cut that
What?
one out.
Just bring the bag.
I was just gonna bring 4, but okay.
No, he's gonna need the bag. I'll need one.
He's gonna need the bag. Here you go.
Bro, we got those good tasting candy ones, and then we got the bad ones that make you feel better.
Make you feel better.
Which ones are the bad ones that make me feel
The
better?
cherry ones are the good ones. The yellow ones are the bad ones that make you feel better.
So get the yellow one.
Pick what you want. Yo, I
Nah,
need-
if we're talking about animated movies, I could go off on that. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation.
All of yours are anime.
These guys deserve it.
They,
All right, so number 9.
Lion King's not in your top 5. None of those is.
I never said Lion King wasn't in my top 5.
Number 9 is Jaws.
Yep.
Great fucking movie. I love shark movies, and Jaws is the best one. At number 8, I have Into the Spider-Verse.
Of
I heard
all
it.
time?
Yeah, dude. All of these movies I rate a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Land Before Time at number 7.
There's no way Jurassic Park's a 10 out of 10 movie.
You got Land
100%
Before
it is.
Time
It's a
over
great
Jurassic
movie, but
Park?
10 out of 10 is crazy.
I do.
That's wild.
I like Land Before Time too. Is that controversial?
No, because like, the
They
first
More than the-
5
that
Land
eight
Before Time
Jurassic
movies were
Park.
great.
Bussin',
There you
bussin',
go,
bussin'.
to
They
the
keeps
9.
going, bro.
Dude, they're still making them.
Keep
They're
going,
up to
keep
like
going.
28 movies.
Alright, well.
At number, what is that, 6? I have Friday.
Friday's good. Friday's pretty
Yeah.
good. Friday's pretty good.
One of the best comedies.
Friday's pretty good.
One of the best comedies. And
For
it might
sure.
make a top 10 comedy list, but it's not making my top 10
Yeah,
movies
I
list.
don't think it,
Yeah.
the
It-
budget
it
was
might
low.
make a top 10 comedy.
So for
Budget
me,
was low for that one.
So for me,
It
it's
is
also
fun.
got a what's it called?
Sentimental
A
feeling?
Sentimental thing because when my depressing when my parents got divorced, my dad
Aw.
moved into an apartment and he had like no furniture, no beds, no plates, no nothing, and the only thing he did have was a DVD player and a TV. And every day or every other week when he'd pick me up on Friday, we'd go home, we'd get Little Caesars, and we would watch Friday. And so that's it. Like it's a sentimental thing. For
The
me.
sentimental value's there. Alright, that's justifiable.
Plus, it's just a genuinely funny movie. Like I crack up every time I watch
It's
this
very
movie.
funny. But
I
to
still
me,
laugh at some of it sometimes.
To
yeah.
me, after one watch though, Friday it's the reason it can't be in my top 10 is just because it is not as funny anymore. After you've seen it once, it's one of them things where I'm just like it doesn't hit the same.
My neck and my back.
And I feel like if you're not high, it doesn't hit the same either.
What's next?
Go ahead, number 5.
Number 5, Django Unchained.
Yeah, that's
That's pretty
good.
good.
That deserves to be in the top 10.
Goated.
For sure.
Apparently, that's a remake of a movie from the 70s.
We
It
can
is.
agree that is in the top 10.
Number 4, Iron Man 1.
Ooh.
Cannot
That-
agree.
that one's
I'm
pretty
not
low.
even sure it
That one's
makes
pretty
my
low.
top
It
10.
doesn't make
Marvel
That
my
doesn't
movies.
make my
10.
top 10 out of
But
It might
I
be-
understand. You love
hold on.
Iron Man, dude.
Yeah,
Exactly. One of my tattoos is a full suit of Iron Man armor.
that's fair.
Show the camera.
Show the camera. Okay.
Oh, there it is. There's Tony.
There's
There's
Mr.
Tony.
Stank. Okay. Number 3, I have Inglourious Bastards, another Tarantino movie.
I have no comment. I haven't.
That's better than Django.
I haven't seen it.
It's just not in English all the way.
It's
That's
such
the
a good
only
movie.
thing that holds people back, I think.
I think that's fine.
Well, that's what holds people back on a lot of like Bong Joon-ho movies. He did Train to Busan. He did Parasite and stuff like that. Like he's a Korean filmmaker, and all of his movies are dubbed, but they were filmed in Korean. And a lot of people don't want to.
Watch them.
Watch it.
Well, Parasite wasn't dubbed. Like that's just straight up in Korean.
Well, Parasite blew up, but I didn't watch it because it was in Korean. I tried to watch it and it was different
Parasite
language. I'm like,
is a very, very good movie.
But it just takes me out. I gotta be in a different mood to watch. Like I watched what's it called? Money Heist on Netflix, and it's in a whole different language, like dubbed over. But it was just I was in a zone to hit it, and it just hit for me.
You hit it and quit.
Yeah. What's okay? Number 2,
Number 2 is Lion King.
respectable.
All right.
Fair.
Hakuna Matata,
That can
bitches.
make the next.
Hakuna
That can make
Matata.
top 10. And your number 1's wrong, but go ahead.
Damn.
My number 1, the greatest movie of all time.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
It is Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I don't
This
think it
motherfucker,
is a number 1 spot. But
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
I do
Bro,
think it's
that
really
is-
good. I just don't
that
think it
is-
deserves
It
number
is
1
the
spot.
best movie of all time.
Bro, that is just a wild statement, bro.
Why?
Not my favorite.
I enjoyed that movie growing up, and I definitely watched it a lot. But I just never. I'm never like, damn, I want to rewatch Who Framed
Who
Roger.
Framed
Dude, I
Roger
watch that
Rabbit.
movie once a month.
I don't do that.
You're
one.
crazy.
Oh,
see,
no.
see, Dark Knight for me,
Dark Knight
bro.
for you?
Dark Knight. I
Yeah.
rewatched that thing so much.
Is Dark Knight like your number 1 movie?
Not
all
number
time?
1. I probably wouldn't say number 1 because it does have some like comic book superhero cliche parts, which I'm gonna.
He
take.
doesn't do any superheroing that entire movie.
He's
Definitely
literally just
does.
kicking ass the whole time.
That's
He
fair,
kicks
bro.
ass.
Superhero. That's superhero. movie.
Yeah. Bro,
That's just him wanting
every
to
UFC fighter does that.
Vengeance. Where is she?
Hey, Vengeance is
That's-
not him. Stop. That's not my Dark Knight.
That's
So-
your Dark Knight.
That's
right
that new
Vengeance.
motherfucker. Nah, that's that new motherfucker.
Let me tell you the line that kills me in the entire Dark Knight trilogy. It's a line from Dark Knight Rises. He's like, "You were excommunicated by a gang of psychopaths." It's like,
Dude.
that's not a good line to begin with, and to do it in that voice, just it's so stupid.
One, it doesn't bother me enough for me to even notice it.
That's
Two,
because you don't want to notice it.
that's not true. I definitely know that there are some, like definitely the third one. There are some moments where I'm like, but I still think it's a great movie. But
You're
Dark
crazy.
Knight, bro. When I tell you every time for me, if I watch a movie, want to rewatch it over and over again, and at the end of it, bro, like I'm fired up. At the end of the second and the third movie in that trilogy, like I get those tingles. Like I just want to fight somebody. I want to go start
Oh
working
my
out. I want
God.
to fuck
It
somebody
makes
up.
sense because all he's doing is kicking ass
I
the whole
want
fucking
to fuck
movie.
Man
somebody
says
up, man.
Batman makes him tingly.
Like, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
he does too.
Hey,
He be
pause.
turning the fuck up, man. And like in the third one, at the end when they're just doing all
What do
the
you mean?
reveals.
Hold on. What do you mean he turns up? He doesn't do anything.
Yes, he does.
No.
Whenever he sees Alfred out there, gives him that little, the toast at the end.
Oh, you're
He's
talking about
all
the
like-
third one.
The third, yeah.
Bro, that shit gets me fired up. I'm
Yo,
like,
let's
my
go.
boy's alive and he's with Catwoman. And then you see
Hey.
Robin jumping into the
Hey.
cave. You're like, man, this shit finna keep going, bro. And then they never came out of the Robin.
That
But-
was good. That was the worst decision ever.
I
Then
disagree.
Jason Gordon-Levitt made a bike movie, I think.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna argue Dark Knight Rises to be a top 30 movie because I don't think so, but it is good.
It's not good.
I enjoy it. It's very entertaining. It's like
It's
Spider.
cool.
It's like Spider-Man 3. Bro, they're both very entertaining, and I've rewatched them 100 times, but I don't think they're falling in like the top 30 movies. Or something.
So, but here's what I'll say about the Dark Knight trilogy. Even though I do hate it, it's my same opinion with the Last Jedi. It's not great, but it's got some of the best scenes in movies in those movies. Like with the Last Jedi, when Laura Dern, Captain Holdo, whatever the fuck her name is, when Laura Dern, she light speeds into the dreadnought. That's one of the coolest scenes in any Star Wars
Yeah,
movie.
you've said that several times. I agree. That that
Yeah.
is a cool scene, no doubt.
Really cool, really cinematic.
But I will say, I'm
Fantastic.
taking all 3 Dark Knight movies over The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
That's fine.
Same.
But like one of the coolest scenes in the Dark Knight trilogy is when Bane breaks his back. Like that is such a great scene.
Dude, that is you're gonna hate this word, but bro, that is iconic, bro.
I hate iconic.
Okay,
Iconic.
But even
I
in-
won't say it's iconic.
in
but-
comic books,
I- I
that's
won't
a big
say-
deal.
That
Right.
speech of when he's talking.
Okay, the speech is fine. The speech is fine. But like the backbreaking
bro.
scene, that's not iconic. But the speech is fine.
That's the
But in
same
Whoa,
thing.
comic
hold
book,
on.
it's a big deal in comic
It's a
books.
very
There's-
big deal in
Like
comics.
it's
Okay, that's
it's a
fine.
cover
I
of
get it.
him breaking his back.
Mhm.
I've seen it before.
I get it. I've seen the cover before. I just don't think it's super iconic.
Oh,
Like,
you
at least
think-
not in the movie. I don't think it's in the movie.
That
Like
whole
iconic.
scene is iconic.
Bro, as a,
What does he say?
he
You think
rehabs it like an
befriended the
athlete,
dog?
bro.
I was born in it. I love that shit, bro.
It's such a-
adopted the darkness. I was
Imagine you like,
Dude, I love that shit.
imagine you're an athlete, bro, and you just like get.
Bro,
get
I'm putting
something
that on
broken.
before every game, bro. I'm
For real, bro.
Bro, I
Batman
was
did it.
born in it, bitch. I'm about to go crazy, you know, like,
That's what Luca did the other night.
bro, that dude was
Wait, what's-
stupid the other night.
He had a.
Luca had 60 points, 20 rebounds, like 11 assists.
he
Oh,
had a-
you're talking about basketball. You lost me.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are we
Nah.
talking about now?
I
He
can
put-
talk
he
to
put
you
up
about
Wilt
hockey,
numbers. He
football,
put up
and
He
Wilt
did. He
numbers
put
in
up Wilt
baseball.
numbers.
Like, that's all I know.
I didn't see that.
He went.
We don't have to go that
crazy.
route, but
Yeah, we can leave it there, but
anyways, The Dark Knight's gonna make my top 10, but it's okay if it don't make yours. I'm not gonna be mad about it. But
That was
Roger Rabbit being number one is stupid.
That's
I
wild.
cannot
That is-
agree
that is
with
Who
that
Framed Roger
in
Rabbit
any
is,
fucking
is
way.
the greatest movie of all time.
I love the Muppet movie.
Iron
from
Man I can
2011.
respect because it started the
The Muppet
MCU.
movie? The Muppet movie?
From 2011. It's just a good movie.
That's in your top 10?
Yeah.
The Muppet movie?
The
bro?
Muppet movie, not
Hey,
not the
no
old ones.
way,
The
bro.
old ones are goated too, but
Oh,
the
that's like
2011.
saying, Elmo a top 10 show.
No,
That
no.
was a top 10 show. You wild.
You mean Sesame Street?
I didn't even know.
If
I
y'all
forgot
watch
was
that
the actual
movie-
name. That's how I know it's not top 10.
It's goated, bro. Like
With
it's
the sauce?
no, not with the
No,
sauce.
not
it's a
with the
good
sauce, but
movie.
it's goated.
We
It's
got
a good
two in common
movie,
for
bruh.
Sure.
I don't even.
Hey, yo, that Smurfs movie, though? That was good.
It's not bad.
Which
That
one?
was good. The I think it
First
was
one.
Neil Patrick Harris.
The one with Neil
Maybe.
Patrick Harris and shit?
It's
can't
funny.
I think it's pretty funny, yeah.
The Muppet one has
I just
Jason
remember getting
Segel.
chased through the city or something like that.
I've seen too much of the.
So two people from How I Met Your Mother.
I've seen too much of the Smurf movie because my sister was obsessed with it when she was growing up. So
Where'd you put Avatar on your list this year?
Number 10, I think.
I think the top 10. I guess that's respectable.
I mean, I'll do my top 10 for the year if you guys want to hear that.
I mean, it is the end of the year. It would be a good time to talk about the movies we like this year.
That's true.
movies and games.
Man,
you like
I
this
didn't
year?
watch
Top 10?
anything
Oh,
this
shit. Are
year.
we doing podcast awards?
No, I mean, we can kind of.
We can kind of do that.
But
Best
hold on.
We're gonna
Bandana.
disagree.
Hell yeah, bro! Best
What?
bandana
Best
award.
bandana award goes to Nathan and his dark cherry bandana.
This one is pretty new.
Nathan's been wearing that shit
I
ever
will
since I met
say,
him, bro.
I will say all my lists, if I'm being real, have to do with rewatchability for me.
Ooh,
If I can watch a movie over and over again, then to me that's what makes it the best.
I think for me, it just depends on the amount of impact it had on the first showing, and then like I'll rewatch it. And
That
see if
has
it,
an
and see if, and
effect.
see if it has the same impact.
Because Avatar, okay, one, number one for me this year, I'll just go ahead and say that one first because to me it should be everybody's number one. It is Top Gun Maverick, and that shit slaps different. And I didn't even watch the first one till the night before I went and saw the second one. But the way that it hit was just different, bro. Like I was just like, dude, this is this is some of the
patriotic
coolest
as
shit.
fuck.
Yeah.
This
I
is
like
some of the
that
coolest
movie.
shit I've seen
That,
on
that movie,
this
I
one, bro.
finished that movie and I was like, God damn, I love my country.
I never
You
thought
and I.
about America whenever I
Bro,
watched
and I'm
Top
not a
Gun.
Tom Cruise fan, but
But I
was
thought
like, bro,
family.
Tom
I
Cruise
hate
is
Tom
a
Cruise.
dog in this movie.
I've never seen a Mission Impossible movie because I hate Tom Cruise.
I'm like, Tom Cruise is a G in this movie for real. Like I'm like,
He was great.
you just know he's a badass. Like at the end, have y'all seen Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, I like
You see-
Jennifer Connelly.
Like at the end
She's pretty.
when he gets kicked
I wish
off the
I was
team,
her
you know?
age.
She is married to Paul Bettany, who plays Vision.
Sorry, Paul.
Bro, when he gets kicked off the team at the end, and then they're like, "How are we gonna do it?" And the other guy's like trying to make the test easier for him because he's like, "Y'all are gonna do the mission either way." And then all of a sudden, they're like, "Somebody's doing the course right now," and then
And he's busting through it.
and he's busting through it, and he's doing the times that he told them they need to do, and he's
real.
hitting that shit. He's and I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude."
That's
this-
me
this
every
is some
time I have
badass
a
shit."
trainee and they can't run the job.
And this motherfucker, and the fact that they did where he was actually flying planes in
That
this
was pretty
movie is
sick.
crazy. Like when they have the camera where it's looking at him and he's actually like breathing and you can see him
But
when
that's
he's
how
going
you
through.
know.
I'm like, oh yeah.
That's
this
how
is
you know
some G
Tom
shit."
Cruise is a fucking lunatic, though.
No, he is a lunatic.
He's an
Crazy.
absolute lunatic.
It's crazy.
Have you seen the Mission Impossible clips that they've already showed?
Mm-mm.
No.
Where he's He's done like
Oh, yeah,
12
'cause
takes.
They showed one in when we went and saw Avatar.
He's done 12 takes of him like riding a motorcycle off a fucking cliff with a backpack on,
Yeah.
and he just and he has to just fly out. And then he rewatched it. He was like, I don't like it. Let's do it again. He did it like 12 times.
That's just wild.
I think that dude just likes to do stunts.
I think
I,
so.
I think
people
it
do.
was, I think it was fun. I think probably the first time it was fine, and then he's like, "That was fun. I really want to do that again."
I want to do that again.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta change around this list before. I think everything but my number 10. I have Black Adam number 10 right now, and it's moving.
Dude, whoa,
It's getting pushed out of my top
dude!
10.
Even before I changed it, Black Adam wasn't even in my top 20. I don't think.
No, it's getting moved back because
No, Black Adam is currently number 20 for me.
Because I've watched it twice now, and I definitely moved it. I forgot where I was.
All right, so since I already
Start-
did the list, you
Okay. I was gonna say let's start at 10 anyways. Or like we can just go. I'll do 10. You do 10. Which
all right. My number 10 for me is Avatar.
hard, man. Okay.
Oh, you two don't have. Y'all are gonna have to download this Letterboxd app.
I will.
Y'all
later.
should. Y'all should definitely
Yeah,
be on
yeah.
it.
That'll make it a
10.
lot
I
easier.
have Thor: Love and Thunder.
That's way too high on the list. That is-
I don't agree.
I didn't even watch that movie, bruh. And I know it don't belong
That
there.
movie was so bad. It wasted Christian Bale.
I agree with that. I agree that definitely there should have been way more Gore the God Butcher. But I think compared to everything else, I'm not
Well,
mad that it's above. Like I have it right above Ambulance at 11. That is an honorable mention. It was really close to me.
I have Ambulance at 11 as well.
It's Thor is just it was the problem
He's
with it,
iconic.
it's over. No, it's not. He's over. They pushed the comedy too far on this one. Like Ragnarok,
That's exactly it.
Ragnarok hit perfect, and then Thor like overdid it, or Thor: Love and Thunder overdid it just a little bit.
So, have you ever seen another movie by Taika Waititi called Jojo Rabbit?
I'm not.
Okay, so it's very on the same level of comedy and drama mix as Thor Ragnarok.
Mhm.
And he does that really well. It's like 2 parts comedy, 1 part drama. That's what Thor Ragnarok does, and Jojo Rabbit. But Thor: Love and Thunder was like 2.8 parts comedy and 0.2 parts drama. It's just the ratio was completely off, and I really don't want Taika Waititi touching Thor again.
I mean, I agree. They should definitely switch it up. You watched Thor, didn't you?
I did not watch Thor: Love and Thunder.
You didn't watch
It's
Thor.
on Disney Plus.
Neither of y'all watched Thor.
I don't have Disney Plus.
Damn.
I do.
All right, what you got at
I'm
9?
trying to get the subscription.
Number 9, I got Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger.
Okay, I didn't watch it, so I
borrowed
can't
from
say
somebody else.
I didn't watch it, but I wish I would have gone and watched it though. I did like all the cameos.
It came-
Also
it went
on Disney
straight to-
Plus.
It went straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Still don't have Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still not giving it to you. I don't have it. I have it, but it's not mine. to
Number
give.
9.
I will give you my Disney Plus. It's all good. Just calm down.
Yo, let's freeload off of him for everything.
Well, he's
does
given me,
have everything.
I've given him.
He's given me his Crunchyroll.
I've
So.
given-
Oh,
I have. His
Although I've
schedule,
also
too.
given him my Hulu.
friendship.
I don't use that.
I will say, okay, number 9, I have the Scream remake, and the fact that it landed at number 9 and it came out in January says a lot. Because I've watched a shit ton of movies this year, and it still ended up in the top 10. It's
I didn't see it. I can't make a comment
Nice.
on that.
dude, it was probably better than a lot of the OGs, and the OGs were pretty good.
You
too.
think it was better than the original Scream?
Oh, it's close, dude.
Ooh,
It's
I
close.
like the OG
This one
one.
was
It's the only one I
really
ever
good.
watched.
And the second one looks really good. And they got Jenna Ortega in it. And I love
The
Jenna.
best
Okay.
Scream movie is
I
Scary
might have
Movie.
to watch Ramble now.
Hey,
You gotta watch
Do
it.
all of
now.
y'all
I gotta
love-
watch it. Guaranteed.
Oh, remind me to tell you about a Jenna Ortega movie after the podcast.
All
after.
right, hit me with your number 8.
Yo, how bad is this? after the
Ooh, I'm
podcast.
switching my number
The
8.
plot is they're trying to make a porn movie on a farm. So,
Whoa, that is wild.
number 8, I have The Gray Man on Netflix, the Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans one,
Mm-hmm.
the one that you recommended me.
Yep.
That movie
Good
is
movie?
so good. It is great.
Really?
Yeah, it's written and directed by the same people who wrote and directed Infinity War and Endgame.
Russo's.
Russo's and Stephen McFreely, I think, is the writer.
Did I tell? I
The
think
Gray
I've
Man
said
very
this
good.
already, but I almost met the Russos one time in acting school.
Why didn't you meet them?
I didn't go.
You-
It was in Nashville.
acting school
Shit
that I
on,
didn't
dog.
go
You
to.
should
I
have.
could have almost maybe
Met-
not met them.
Met one of the
I could have met
biggest
them,
movie
bro.
directors of all time.
So
They
wait,
were
were
at-
you enrolled in acting school and you just didn't go to the thing they were at?
I didn't go to the. Yeah, it was. It was at like a. It was at Nashville Film Festival. They were there.
Okay, so here's what I heard.
Steven Spielberg was there too. Not there, but he was at a different thing.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I heard in my brain. I could have met the Russos if I had gone to acting school.
I went to acting school.
But see,
But yeah, that would have been
clarified it, that's what I
funnier.
heard.
Anybody, bro, if you go to acting school, you're probably gonna meet the Russos. No.
My number 8 is that movie I've been telling you to watch with Jamie Foxx on Netflix. Day Shift, the vampire movie.
Jamie Foxx
Okay.
is a goat.
Okay, to be fair,
Dude.
this man's completely biased. Anything vampire related.
But it's number 8. It's not like I'm trying to push it to number 1. It's a very
So
funny.
that was the movie I couldn't remember what you recommended besides Gray Man to watch.
Yeah, it's so funny, and it's as far as vampires, a very different take. It's what you wouldn't expect. Really.
I still have to watch The Invitation as well, and
I'm watching that
the
tonight
sequel
as
to
well.
The Orphan.
I'm watching that tonight as well, The Invitation,
Okay,
and I'll put it on my list as.
I'll probably watch that tonight then too.
But from what I've heard, I don't think it's gonna adjust my top 10. Anyways,
Well, I mean, what's that movie that came out a couple of years ago where it was basically the same thing except they were playing hide and seek at the wedding?
yeah, it's called Hide and Seek, or Ready or Not, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think Ready or Not. I think that sounds
I
familiar.
watched-
It
I watched
basically
that.
gave me the same vibe as that.
Yeah, I watched that a couple weeks ago.
Have you guys
for
ever
the first
seen
time.
that Mel Gibson movie, Signs? It's about aliens
Yeah.
and they're in the house.
I have not seen that.
It's a good
I am
movie.
like nostalgic
I
for
don't
that
really like
movie for
movies
some
at all.
reason. Like, that movie
Are you
takes me
kidding?
back.
When he played Santa and the Fat Man. Oh, classic.
Also haven't seen it.
Classic. That was like a year ago.
But I'm gonna jump to my number 7. Or did you do number 8?
I did. It was The Gray Man.
That's right. Number 7 for me is The Gray Man. So
Solid.
it's just action all the way through. I enjoy it the whole time. And it's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, you definitely need to watch it. It's so entertaining. Chris Evans is a good bad guy in this
He
one.
is a great bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, if he ever does another comic book role, it needs to be a bad guy.
And then what's his name? Ryan Gosling.
I usually don't like Ryan Gosling.
I don't either, but he was super cool in this movie. It was like super smooth.
Yeah, it was that and shit. What was the other movie I liked him in? Blade Runner 2048. That was a
2049.
Great,
9.
Yeah.
One number off.
One number
Wow.
off. It's alright.
Tomato potato.
I haven't
it's all good.
seen either of the
Damn
Blade
it,
Runners, so I
tomato,
can't
tomato.
judge.
So I never saw the original Blade Runner, and I still haven't.
Isn't
but
Harrison Ford the guy in that?
I love Harrison Ford. He's like top 5
dude,
actors ever.
he's about to be fucking Ross from Marvel. Like, he's about to be the Red Hulk.
And do you know that he flies planes like regularly? Like he'll
He's
just
also on a lot
randomly.
of drugs regularly.
He's that age.
He's that age. Oh shit.
Bro is flying these airplanes. He had to do an emergency landing in Kansas one time whenever we were living in Kansas. I didn't get to meet him. There,
If I
didn't
had gone
know
to acting
exactly.
school.
Five
I
gone
forgot.
to acting school.
If I had gone to the airport.
I forgot a movie he's gonna have in his top 10 that I just do not agree with at all. But
All
what's your number? What
Move
are we at,
on.
6?
Oh, we're
I didn't tell you my number 7.
We're number 7.
Oh, what do you got?
Sonic 2.
Sonic
Ooh.
2's the-
Agreed.
Thought I would have
have
seen it a little
higher.
later.
I have Sonic 2 a lot higher.
I have it a lot higher as well.
Well, you also haven't seen a lot of movies this
That's
year.
true.
Correct.
I've
You
seen
have
a lot of
it,
movies.
but I've seen a lot, and I definitely have Sonic higher. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie, and I can't wait for the third one.
It's fantastic.
I think it's probably it might make it might be one of the best.
They got the homie from
video game movies
NCIS
ever
in
made,
it.
bro.
I can agree with that. One of the best video game movies.
Huh?
ever made.
The dude from NCIS, the black dude.
Huh?
The black dude, he's in Sonic, bro. The bald one.
Oh, the bald one.
He's that lady's husband or
Oh
would-be
yeah, he
husband.
is. He is.
That dude's hilarious.
Oh.
But I don't think it's NCIS, is it? I think it's like Hawaii Five-0 or something.
No, it's NCIS.
It's
My
one of
mom
those.
used to
I don't
watch
watch
that.
those stuff.
I don't watch them.
Dude
shows,
is
bro.
goated.
I only
That's
know
the
that 'cause my
point, bro.
grandma used to
I used
watch
to
the
see his
fuck out of
TikToks
those
and he'd be like, "Hey, baby girl." He'd be talking to those moms that are just like, "Oh,
shows. No way.
he's on my DVR."
Sonic, I agree, top 10 though, no doubt, of this year.
Yeah, for
Should
sure.
be higher though. The top 5, honestly.
Sonic's
is
3.
what I think it should be.
I think third best movie to come out this year.
I have it up there. We'll wait till
Out
we
of
get
what,
there.
the 5 movies you've seen this year?
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
That's
have it up
fair.
there as well.
But I don't see anything that
Well,
ain't mid.
I've seen 44 movies this year.
I've seen. Right
Golly.
now.
I
I've
think
seen.
I've
I've seen
seen
39, but by the next couple of days, I'll be at around
I think
42.
I think I'm at least in the double digits, but I just have to remember them.
Brag about it.
Not like low double digits. Like
We're basically
teens.
at 3 movies a month, pretty much.
Three
new
movies a year.
Well, since we started running 6 days a week,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
haven't been able to
Botox.
watch it.
we're gonna stay that way too, boys.
Yeah, we are.
yeah, probably till
Gotta
March.
stay that way. Yeah.
Exactly. That's
All right,
what they
number
said
6,
today.
go
I'll say
ahead.
until April.
Number 6 is Prey, that Predator movie.
And that's the one I was talking about. There ain't no fucking way that shit should
That
be in the
movie's
top
so
10, bro.
good.
It's really not. Bro, it is. They make Predator a bitch, bro.
Oh,
They
Well,
I gotta
that's
go
kind
get
of the
my
thing. Is
hair
it's like
done.
an early iteration of Predator.
yeah, but early iteration means these. Okay, let me put it this way: this girl has no technology. This is like what is it, 1700s or something like that?
Yeah, it's like an Indian.
Yeah, it's an Indian
Uh,
tribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Native American.
and this girl somehow starts hunting the predator. That it
But
dumps
it's not
down the
like-
predator so much for me, and I just didn't like it.
But it's that thing that usually when they have like a strong female lead character, they're just good at shit because they're good at shit. No, she got her ass beat that entire fucking movie, and she used her knowledge that she learned throughout the movie, like from her tribes brothers and stuff like that, to not only trap the predator but use the environment she's familiar with to take him down.
I mean, I agree that she deserves how good that she gets.
She was great.
I just don't think. I think they just dumbed down the predator. They made the predator. They've made it seem like because it's the 1700s that predator just wasn't a fucking predator. He's just some animal that's like there to
Animal.
fuck shit up sometimes.
Does he
He's like a
still-
bear. He's literally just like a better bear.
Does
He actually kills a bear in the movie.
He does.
He kills a bear, and you're supposed to think like, oh no, I want the predator, and he does kill like this other tribe or whatever, or the colonists or whatever they're there. The white,
Yeah,
white men, the bad
white
white
men,
men.
yeah.
Oh,
And they kill, and the predator
Yo,
does
is
like
this a
kill that whole
triangle,
thing.
Bro? It's like the white men get the Indians, Indians get the predators.
No, the predator got the
get
white,
the
man. He
man.
killed all the white men.
Damn.
All of them.
He literally killed the whole
But-
thing. All of them.
Okay, I didn't really see the movie, but did the Predator at least keep like his like rockets, machine guns, all that?
No, he
shit?
don't have none of
No,
that. It's
he
the
had,
1700s.
he had one like kind of lasery future weapon.
That's all he had was one
That's it?
laser,
But
one
it's-
laser gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that red.
But they're
predator.
saying it's because he
looks sick.
hasn't got that technology yet. He hasn't developed it yet or picked it up.
But that's the thing, because I think part of the thing is that he also was on this planet for the first time. Like it was supposed
Yeah.
to be like the first time predators were stepping foot on Earth. So even if he had that equipment, he didn't bring it with him. He didn't know what kind of weapons that the people of Earth might have had. So that's another thing. Like he was just unprepared for an unknown enemy.
But he's fighting a bitch with a spear, bro. And a bow
Why
and
bro
arrow and
pull out
shit.
a
Like, bro, there
spear,
ain't
bro?
no way, bro.
There's no way that.
The predator should have, bro. There was so many moments where like the predator hesitated too, which I mean it is a movie, and a lot of times the bad guy does just like he has to monologue or there has to be some kind of
Well,
hesitation to
Predator
make it
don't be
seem
speaking.
suspenseful.
that's
But
true. The
he
predator
did
don't
not.
speak.
He don't. And then the predator,
Bro
I
pulls
don't
up
know.
for the monologue.
which out of 40 movies, it still was number 18 for me. I didn't hate like I liked some parts of it, but the how much they made Predator just like a little bitch just
But
took it away from me.
I liked how they took shit like from the heritage, like all the voodoo shit that they do.
Uh-huh.
Like with that plant that like cools your blood to keep you alive if you're injured until you can get healed and stuff like that.
No, that was cool.
They used that against the predator because they realized that the predator could see heat signatures. So when your body is cold, you couldn't be seen by the predator. So they used just like all the shit that they knew from
Yeah.
the movie, like from medicine, from hunting, from all that stuff to outsmart them.
But okay, I like that they had the plant that made you cool down, which is cool. But I
Yeah.
didn't like how they made the Predator, where that was like his
A bitch.
only
Yeah.
sense. That's like his only sense. It's like if he didn't see you on heat signature, he didn't know how to fucking kill anything.
So
If you didn't have a heat signature, Predator is useless, bro. If I just cool down, bro, I can stab him in the back of the throat. He's a
To be
little
fair,
bitch.
that's also what like they kind of do in like other Predator movies. Like they do use like the heat signature thing as like just an advantage.
I
It's
have
so dumb.
never seen a different Predator movie besides this, so I really could not like give an opinion
That
on
also might
OG
affect
Predator,
his,
I think,
that
is
might
just
affect
goated.
his
That might have
judgment.
affected.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like 4 Predator movies. I
Right.
think
that. I've seen
They-
Alien versus Predator 1 and 2. And
I've seen that one too.
I've seen that one too. But like in like other Predator movies where it's just like the Predator and like the humans and stuff,
And
they'll
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah they'll pull the trope where it's just if you can't read heat signature, they'll use that to an advantage at some point. And then they'll either get like away from him or they'll use it for like a later plan.
So from what I'm gathering, they just followed the Predator formula.
To an extent, but like that. But you also got to remember that in those movies, the Predator is going against people with machine guns and rockets, and
Muscles.
and like advancements. In this one, he's going against a bitch with an arrow. He should have popped her shit. But anyways,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
My number
typical
6.
Southern dad.
Get to the chopper, yeah.
my number 6 is Multiverse of Madness.
That's
Okay.
high up that list.
Okay.
in my
And
opinion.
I just think it was the first time Marvel did really good at horror. That one scene where they're in the big the temple that they're at and they're hiding at,
in the very
and
beginning.
she can like go through the mirrors and the water and stuff, the reflections.
Oh yeah.
That shit is so creepy. And then when they get to the Illuminati and she's just ripping them apart.
Oh, dude, like with
Those are some of the most
I almost
exciting
called
scenes
him-
in Marvel that
I
I've ever
almost
seen, bro.
called him Black Adam.
Oh, what's his fucking name?
Black Bolt.
Black
wow,
Bolt,
I'm
that's
really
him. The
slacking
dude that
on my
yells.
Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most brutal death in like all of the MCU. Like I was surprised they even did that for a PG-13 movie.
Bro, they said if he opens his mouth, you'll be dead in a second. What mouth? Bro, I'm like, oh,
Got
hell
it.
nah.
That shit was wild.
Yeah,
That shit
his
was wild.
face.
That shit was
Oh,
wild.
nah.
Hey, what about Thanos? They cut that dude's head off. That was pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, but they cut his head off and they didn't really kill him. It was
I
Cut Thanos' head off.
yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
Thor
In the
did.
second movie.
Oh, in
In
Endgame.
Endgame.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
You
Doctor
didn't
Strange.
remember because it didn't matter.
No, I didn't remember.
They killed him
because-
after he already won.
No, it didn't. I didn't realize because we were talking about Multiverse of
Yeah.
Madness. Then he goes, "Yeah, they cut Thanos' head off."
I mean, that was a kind of. It was weird for me. I
I
didn't see it
I
coming in the
expected-
theater, bro. I was like,
expected
yo,
it
what?
Because like Thor was mad.
My
I
problem-
expected that to be the final blow of Thanos in the movie, like like the whole movie would be.
It sounded like a chopped vegetable, bro.
They did.
Like the man's head fell down on the ground. They were just all like, "It's done," and I was like,
But my problem with the movie
Time for
was
3 more
Doctor
hours.
Strange. Doctor Strange was not badass enough for it to be his movie. I didn't like that. And then American Chavez was very pushed on you, and I just had no connection to her.
Yeah, that's part of the issue with Phase 4 as a whole is they're just pushing these characters and like, okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna like this character, and if you don't, that's just your problem. It's like, well, give me reasons to like this character. Like I've like between America Chavez, like America Chavez might be the character I liked the most out of a lot of the new ones they introduced, but it's like her, She-Hulk, fucking Ms. Marvel, all of them were just kind of like.
I don't like either of them. She-Hulk and Miss Marvel.
I don't like any
Both
of
those
the
shows
people.
were just not good.
I barely like anyone from like the Phase 4 movies.
And the Eternals, none of those characters were likable.
And I don't like that Scarlet Witch. One of the things that I don't like about Multiverse of Madness is that Scarlet Witch, like we've already seen her in the first movie. She was the bad guy. You know, like when they met her in Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
She's the bad guy. She switched, and then she switched to bad again. But then at the end, we're supposed to believe that she just kind of like let American Chavez go, and she went good again. I don't like her flipping
For
back
real,
and
bro.
forth.
This shit WWE.
Let her be a fucking killer, bro.
But that's kind of how
Let
she
her
was
be
in
a
the comics,
dog.
though. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's true. That's kind of
depending on what happens to her is determining if she's a hero or a villain for that story.
But she was the villain in that story. So just finish it off.
Yeah, she was a villain.
Yeah, let her kill the bitch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, comic book movie.
Let it
Yeah,
finish.
comic book.
I don't know if the
Yeah,
comics
I mean,
code
yeah.
applies to movies, but in comic books, by the end of the story, the hero has to win.
Has to win all the time.
Like even if it takes like different stories to like a continuation in a different series of comics, like kind of like with Infinity War,
That
they
was-
can,
I
they
w-
can lose.
I was
but
just
by the end of
thinking
that
that.
story, they have to win.
But that's what I'm saying. The movie Infinity War is great because you're like, ain't no way they just killed everybody off.
Bro, that was one of the best cliffhangers of any
It
movie.
was. And that's why everybody was like, bro, he snapped everybody. Get him the fuck out of here.
It's like I don't know which one was better, like that or before they revealed who Negan killed in Walking Dead.
That was pretty bad too.
Ooh, that was
That was
that wasn't a
brutal,
bad
bro.
effect, bro. Because everybody quit watching. That is not what
Yeah,
you want.
Glenn was my favorite character when they did
Everybody says
Dude,
that.
Glenn and Abraham I liked a
that.
lot.
See, Abraham was kind of annoying to me, but I loved
I love
Glenn.
Abraham. His
Yeah, but it's because you're
fucking-
built like Abraham. Let's just-
You are Abraham.
Abraham is like solid muscle. I'm just like, you could find some muscle under the fat, but it's there.
My God.
Abraham Lincoln.
What you got?
One of my favorite lines that he said in Walking Dead was, "Loose ends make my butthole itch." It's like,
What?
I don't remember that, and I'm glad
I don't remember that at all. What's number 5?
We're only on number 5.
Number
Yeah,
5.
we're on number 5.
I have Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Great movie, and it's just a little higher for me. But
It is, and well, see, my number 4 is Doctor Strange.
see, the reason that movie Doctor Strange is not as high as that one is because it did what Doctor Strange was supposed to do with the multiverse and did it better. So
No,
I
I agree.
I cannot put
I
Doctor
agree.
Strange above it. I just can't.
I see. This is where I'm kind of fucked up because Everything Everywhere All at Once is a far superior multiverse movie. However, I liked the horror elements of Doctor Strange more than I liked the comedy elements of Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is why I have Doctor Strange one position higher than that movie.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have Black Panther number 5, right in front of Doctor Strange.
I also have Black Panther above Doctor Strange.
And what, number 4?
Number 3.
Oh, you have it at 3.
I got Doctor Strange at 4 and Everything Everywhere All at Once at
Okay,
5.
I have Everything Everywhere All at Once at 4. So we have the same, like, 3 in a row right there.
Yeah, kind of.
But Black Panther,
I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't.
the
really
first
care for
scene
the
with
first
the
one.
horror stuff in Black Panther Wakanda Forever was great. It was creepy. I didn't know what was going on.
with the horse stuff.
The horror.
Horror.
The horror at the very beginning. Where you're like, they set it up like a horror movie, where you hear the sounds and, like, the dude or underwater.
On the freighter.
Yeah,
when
well,
they're doing
it
the
starts with the
siren
guy
songs.
just disappearing in the suit,
Okay. I
And
was
then-
very confused
and then it
for a second.
translates to you just seeing 5 heads in the water, and
Yeah.
all you can see is there's, like, heads popping up, and all of a sudden they start singing, and everybody starts committing suicide.
Mhm.
Like, they all just start killing themselves in the beginning of the movie, and it's like, what am I watching? I'm like, is this a Marvel movie,
Mhm.
or is everybody just gonna die? And then
Dang.
and then the 2 main cops or whatever, or army
The
people.
white people.
Yeah, the main guys, they try to fly off in the helicopter, and all of a sudden Namor just grabs the back of the helicopter and slings that thing into the water. And I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
he here to fuck shit up. And
Oh, yeah.
And the whole movie, he is literally just there to fuck shit up. When he comes to Wakanda, and he literally,
Wonka.
yeah, Wakanda, and he kills the queen.
Chocolate forever.
That's funny as fuck. He kills the fucking...
Nate's face was like, ooh.
Bro, he kills the queen, and then he says, "You are the queen now. Mourn your dead, and then get us the scientists." He has no remorse. He's like, "I'll kill your whole fucking team if you don't give me what the fuck I want." And and in a Marvel movie, I like that shit. I'm like, this is what I need. I need somebody to just be like, "I'll kill people. I don't give a fuck. This is a Marvel movie. I'm gonna kill people. I'm gonna drop their ass. I have the power, and I will kill these dudes." Like it's like the Hulk. I wish they would talk about how many people on the side that got just brutally murdered during all the...
Hulk jumped through that one building.
Yeah, bro, he had to kill
Oh.
hundreds of people,
Oh, yeah.
thousands maybe. Like, he dropped a whole building in the
But
small,
hey,
like...
he did beat up Loki,
Yeah.
so
He did
it's
beat
kind
up
of worth
Loki's ass.
it.
Puny God.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
But yeah, no, I didn't really care for the first Black Panther because in the comics, Black Panther is a very intelligent, like cool-headed kind of person, and in this one, in the movie, he just kind of felt like broy, like a frat boy. Kind of
Okay.
person. Yeah, in the first
I think most Marvel, like in the MCU, I feel like everybody is broy though.
Kind of.
one.
Like 90% of everybody.
They do try to make them
They
like
say
that.
broy
The
stuff on
Avengers,
purpose.
They do try to make
bro.
them like
It's
that.
I'd push it down to 80%, but yeah, I'd mostly agree with
yeah,
that.
I'd say 80% too. But it's like, I feel like it's still too much, bro. Like,
But that's the thing, like Chadwick Boseman was a great actor. Maybe
very
that's-
good actor, very
Like
talented.
42 is such a
But
phenomenal movie. But
I do like 42.
excuse me,
Did your stomach just grow? That was crazy.
fat fuck we just ate.
You want some more? You can have some if you'd like. But golly,
I eat some off camera.
it's just my problem with that is I think a lot of writing sounds the same whenever you write characters in the same way like that.
That is what's getting
That's
the problem
what.
with these
That's
Marvel
why
movies
I'm not
anyways.
watching them because I feel like I'm not missing anything. It's stopping
You're
me
really
from
not.
watching whole movies and shows.
It is getting very repetitive.
See, but that's why you have friends like me who is trapped by Marvel because I've read Marvel comics my entire life. So whatever they put out, I'm gonna watch,
And that's fine.
and I'll just be like, "Hey, here's everything important you need to know, and here's what you don't need to know."
Yeah, and I'm getting by.
Yeah,
I'm feeling okay.
Pretty much it.
Like,
Hey.
bro,
I think the only
every now and then I'll
Let's-
see a clip of like She-Hulk and Meg the Stallion twerking or something
my
like that, and I'll be like, "That's what's
That was the
happening."
last episode I watched. Once I saw that, I'm like, this is dumb. But there's
yeah. I was
no
like,
reason.
I saw that and I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
I'm like, why is Meg the Stallion in a Marvel TV show? I didn't need that.
no one needed it.
Bro, I'm like okay, Meg the Stallion,
Marvel-
for the people that like her, whatever, like, cool, like, you like her rap, that's fine. Why is she in my Marvel show? Why is she in a show that's based off comics? Like, Meg the Stallion is not comic book accurate.
Nope, no.
Get her out of here, bro. Like, that's
And the
trying
argument
to
that they
appeal too
have is all
much.
like, "That's what y'all are talking about," and then we're talking about it not because we like it, but because because we don't
It's
want
shoved in
that.
our face.
Not because, yeah. I mean, come on now. It's not what we need, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like the end credit scene. was her and Megan Thee Stallion twerking. It's like they really did a whole ass CGI character that's like 9 feet tall to twerk. Like they wasted their
They
money.
put $1 million or so into that scene.
Probably, yeah.
Just to CGI her twerking.
God damn.
And I'm just like, anyways, that's why that was the last episode of She-Hulk I watched. I didn't finish it.
I never
So
watched an episode.
basically, all you need to know is the Daredevil stuff was really good.
I heard that.
The first episode of She-Hulk where her and Bruce were on the island, like doing the power stuff, that was really
cool.
good.
That was
good. Everything else, awful. It was a legal show where even before the show came out, the writers were like, "Yeah, we really don't know how to write courtroom scenes very well, so we're just gonna do our best."
And it needed more of that.
It needed more. It needed less. Just what's it called? Like the montage of hooking up with people. It needed less of that. It needed more courtroom scenes, and it needed more. Well, I won't say it needed more superhero stuff.
I liked Wong in it a little sometimes. Wong was pretty funny sometimes.
Wong with
The
what's her name?
chick, I can't remember her name either. The girl that he like gets through the portal from the magician.
Yeah, it's like, and her name is spelled with like Madison with 2 N's and a Y, but not where you expect.
Yeah, that's what she said. that was funny.
She was great. I liked
was
her a
laughing
lot.
my ass off at that.
But yeah, it's like they grabbed Wong and Daredevil for She-Hulk because I'm sure they thought nobody else would watch it otherwise.
Well, Abomination, but they didn't do much with Abomination.
No, I mean they made you think he was reformed at the beginning, and they made you think he was a bad guy again halfway through, and then by the end he's like, oh no, he's just using his property to host a thing, and literally it's just like, oh well, I didn't know what kind of group of people they were when they booked at my ranch. It's like, so Abomination was just a wasted character. Daredevil was not, because Daredevil is a very like acrobatic character when he fights, and I feel like the Netflix Daredevil show did not capture that very well, but this show did.
Okay.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what I don't like.
I didn't
Like,
get that far.
You didn't get
Oh, dude, Daredevil didn't show up till like episode 4 out of 6.
Yeah, I stopped watching after I think it was the third one or 2, something like that. Whenever Made the Stallion showed up, that's when I was done.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they when they were getting more into the legal stuff, like later on in the episodes, they started doing like these really ridiculous like West Coast Avengers and Great Lakes Avengers, like Mr. Immortal, one of the worst characters to ever be an Avenger.
What is he just immortal?
He's immortal, like, and the gimmick in his episode was he has lived so long that he's been married to like 30 women, and all the women are suing him. And anytime he would get into an argument with one of them, he'd just jump out a window and fake his death.
That's dumb.
That's
I ain't
pretty
gonna
funny.
lie.
And then that entire episode, they're like,
It's funny. But
"This
it's
is
still
why
dumb.
men ain't shit." And I'm like, okay,
All right,
you
well,
took a funny joke and now you ruined it.
All right, I'm
I didn't
going
like
my
that
number
about
3 'cause
Captain
I really
Marvel,
hate
bruh.
She-Hulk.
I love Brie Larson as an actor. She was dealt a shit hand for Captain
Actress.
Marvel so far. Whatever, tomato potato.
I was just clarifying.
I'm really hoping the Marvels has a better writer and a better director, because if it keeps going the way it's going, like, she's not going to be Captain Marvel for very long.
Well, the first movie was not good.
It wasn't. I expected so much because I love Captain Marvel.
Well, she's like Superman for
She's the
this.
Superman of Marvel.
For
No,
real.
she's not.
That's basically what she is.
There are two characters that are Superman for Marvel, and that's Sentry and Hyperion. Like, literally, Hyperion is...
Sentry's about to be in the MCU, is he?
That's debated.
Oh.
So there's a Thunderbolts movie coming out where the entire team is like super soldiers, and Sentry gets his powers from a fucked up super soldier serum, and they're thinking that that Sentry's gonna be the villain, and all the super soldiers that are on the Thunderbolts are gonna have to go and stop him. Which I don't know how you do that when he's like Superman. But Hyperion, like, literally, Marvel has this team of super villains. And I cannot for the life of me remember what they're called. It's something stupid, but it's basically the Justice League. Like, they have a Batman character, they have a Superman character, a Green Lantern character, Wonder Woman character.
But it's villains?
It's all villains, and one of them is Hyperion. So,
Dope.
yeah.
Did you finish your list?
No.
What
Oh,
are we
shit.
at?
I'm at number 3. So if you want to go
I
first,
think
you
I
go
said my
first.
number 3 of Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther was your
Yeah.
number 3? Okay, well, number 3 is where Avatar comes in.
You're crazy. That
Avatar
movie was not
is
that
great.
good.
It was that good.
It was a decent movie. Like it was in no way bad, but I don't want to watch Jake Sully fight the same dude over and over. I don't want to
This
see
time
him.
he's blue, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
First of all, Jake Sully, to
Jake
me, was not the main character of the movie.
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
And he didn't even
It was
fight
the
the
kids.
Colonel, really. I mean, he fought the Colonel at the end a little bit, but it was more of the whole family getting involved.
I don't like how it was 3 hours just for them to drop a ship.
Can I say something? That fish with the messed up fin had more screen time than Jake Sully.
Facts.
That's true.
And that is completely fine. This movie was not about Jake Sully.
Yeah, we know it wasn't, but
It's
I think
Jake
Jake Sully
still
was in the
family.
first
he
movie,
didn't
and
learn
then he got
anything
that
from the
sweet-
first movie. Is what I'm saying.
he got blue tail.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see Jake Sully fight the same dude for 5 fucking movies.
It's gonna
I don't
happen in the
think
next one. They both live.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. I think the next movie, the Colonel will end up on their team.
Bro, this.
I mean, if the Colonel actually, well, not the Colonel. but
I'm retiring, everybody.
No, he's
Can
going
I
to switch
join?
over because he's going to,
because of Spider.
because of Spider.
Yeah.
And then he's going to see that they treat Spider like one of their own because the girl likes Spider. And it's just going to, it's going to, they're
Your
going to switch it
sister
up.
loved Spider.
And then on top of that, the I love where they're going with the whole. There's a city being built where so humans can come and like live there and build their own thing, and it has air and everything.
Yeah.
I think that's a dope concept that they're gonna lean into. And then I just think there's so many ways you can go with the family, and they've clearly made it where the mom is gonna be crazy. At some point, there's gonna be a hit or miss where the kids kind
Who,
of
Gamora?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna have a thing where Jake Sully and her probably have an issue.
Well,
Divorce?
because one of
She's
her kids is
killing-
dead.
Bro, the
'Cause she's
first
killing people and shit.
Avatar divorce, bro.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
I feel like she's just gonna murder
May
the
divorce
spider
me
or
with
something.
you.
Like that might be one of the things that she like tries to kill Spider for real.
I don't think she would.
I don't know. She threatened to kill him already in the first in this
I
movie.
think she was bullshitting.
I don't.
I don't either,
I think she'd do it.
dude. I think she was about to slit that kid's throat.
I don't think
She
would.
cut him. She didn't kill him. I
Dude.
mean, but she cut him.
I don't think she gives a damn about anybody who's human.
No,
If you
bro.
human, fuck
She's
you.
If she was
racist.
really that determined when she said a son for a son, she would have killed him right there on the spot.
Yeah, but her son wasn't dead yet. She's not gonna kill that son and risk it.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
He wasn't dead yet.
He
He
was.
was dead.
He was dead.
Is
but
that later?
Didn't she have the daughter or
I'm
something?
messing up the scene. I'm messing
Or
up my
didn't he
scenes in my
have
head.
one of the daughters? or
Yeah,
something?
he had the.
Oh, that is
Sigourney
before
Weaver
they go
daughter.
to
So,
the boat after.
They
he's
go to the
dead.
boat after.
It was. They were like trying to trade. It was
Okay.
like that kind of a
I do
deal.
remember.
So if she killed him, she wouldn't have had anything to.
Yeah, but didn't he have a hold of another son? Or
That's what I'm
He
another-
saying.
He had a hold of the daughter. that
Okay,
Sigourney
that's what I
Weaver-
meant. She was making sure that
That's
the girl didn't
yeah.
die.
She wouldn't.
That's
she
why
wouldn't
she
have had
didn't kill
anything.
Spider. That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to say.
But
No bargain.
like I said, her son was already dead. So if she was
Mm-hmm.
really that determined to have an equal payment in blood, she would have killed him right then and there.
But then he would have killed the daughter.
Yeah, he would have killed the daughter. So then she still would have lost.
Yeah.
But
That's why she didn't
but
wanna
if
do it.
given the opportunity, I think if he didn't have like the daughter and it was just that, I think she would have done.
Let me put it this way: Spider is getting dropped in the next couple movies.
Bro.
But here's
I
the
don't,
thing.
I don't think he's getting dropped. But unless they want to progress the plot for like that certain direction,
You need to have
I
a
think
human
he's
character.
And I will say his acting, that actor, was
He's good.
probably one of the worst spots in the movies. No, I did not. I
What?
did not agree. I did
You
not
didn't like
him.
Spider?
I don't think he was good.
I think he did a pretty good job.
They gave him good parts, but bro was pretty average. I'm
I
not
just
gonna
think his
lie.
dialogue was awful, and they kind of just made him the guy that, hey, I'm captive, but I'm gonna try and break away every other scene.
That's also
Smack.
That's also
Oh, they got me again every time, and I'm like, bro, just lock this dude in a cage.
It was just to
Call
show
it a
that,
day.
bro, humans are mid, bro. Avatars are where it's at.
That is true.
Watch
Hey,
this
can we
human
get that on
do.
a t-shirt, please?
humans are
Humans
mid.
are mid. Avatars are elite.
Avatars are mid.
That's what happened, and they were just like, watch this human try to do something cool. And like you notice, the only times where he's actually baller is whenever he's like dunking on humans.
That is true.
Facts.
He's basically like, I
Who does
am
it beat with that
Avatar.
fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
Human.
And when he's doing the, he starts hissing at him.
Yeah, bro.
That was cringe as hell.
It was,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
pretty
Raised
cringe.
by
I
the
will,
wood people.
dude. I will say the water people and the thing that they did when they got mad instead of the hissing, they did the. I hated that shit. I will say that. I looked at that. I was like, "What am I looking at,
That
bro?"
reminded me very much of like Eastern Island people because they
Yeah.
have those haka dances when they go into like competition and like battle from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what they do. Is they do that thing where they stick their tongue out and do grunting noises and dance moves.
I'll kill
It was
you.
just weird, bro.
It's a form of
It was just weird the way
intimidation.
when they were picking on the. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm gonna cut your tongue off. If you do that shit again, bro. Like we from the forest in this
The funniest
motherfucker.
thing in that entire movie is when he's like showing him the hand with all 5 fingers, and then he goes, "Bah!"
Oh, where he
So
goes.
you see this
You see
pinky?
what this does? Look, it closes like this, and then you.
Yeah, dude, that
It's-
was a top tier scene. That was so
funny.
good.
That was funny. But anyways,
Yeah.
that to me was like my second favorite movie experience of the year. But it landed third because there's a movie that I think just better story and everything. And my number 2 is Sonic. That's what it is. It's not. I didn't have as good of a theater experience, but it was still. the
Sonic
story
was a better
top
movie.
tier. It was a better movie.
See,
Story
but,
wise.
so I think Sonic is lower on the list for me because I actually don't even like Sonic games.
I didn't love Sonic games either, but I love the.
I
I
do.
love the.
I love Sonic games.
I think they have a good universe to use for movies.
They have a fantastic universe.
Because they have,
Their comic
and there's
books
so
are
many
top
different
tier.
hedgehogs and stuff. It,
Their
like
fucking comic books are
They're still top.
ridiculous.
No, they're top
They're
tier. Their
ridiculous.
comic books are top tier.
and
If
like
you think-
Shadow, they hinted at him, and I'm so excited for
Bro,
Shadow to
if
come
you
out.
think Marvel comics get ridiculous, read an Archie comic.
Yeah, go read a
Oh,
Sonic.
Oh, I don't
Archie
read
is
those.
Oh,
Archie
I
comics.
I love Riverdale. I've looked into some Archie comments.
No, but look into like the Sonic in Archie comics.
They're so stupid.
It's
so
so.
stupid. But it
it's
makes
so
but it makes
broken.
sense for the universe.
It's imagination. If
Taken
like
to the max.
yeah, they're just dumb.
But it makes sense for their universe, is what it does.
But Sonic 2 is number 2.
So my
For
number
the-
2 is Top Gun Maverick.
Ooh,
Phenomenal movie.
Not at number 1.
Phenomenal movie. Should be number 1.
I just
but
don't know what your number 1 could be.
My
I
number
feel like
one
whatever
is
you,
like-
Oh, you're gonna fucking hear it and be like, there ain't no fucking way.
Roger Rabbit remake, bro.
Roger Rabbit.
Yo.
No, I would be genuinely upset if they tried to.
While we're
remake
on Top
Roger
Gun, I'll
Rabbit.
go ahead and say my number 1 is easily Top Gun. I watched it 3 times in theater, and
That's
every
what I
single
feel
time
like-
it fucking hit, dude.
Yeah, I feel like the normal person would say Top Gun, but
So
Top
I
Gun
think
just slapped.
I think something that kept me from liking it more is I didn't see it in theaters at all. So I saw it at home first.
Hard. Yeah, that's difficult. I ain't gonna lie, but it's just a good movie.
I didn't
The-
see
the-
it in anything special, and it's still probably my number 1.
It's
for
an
the
amazing
year.
movie, like 9 out of 10. For
Good
sure.
movie.
Dude, see, that's one that's hidden probably 9.8, 10. That's right, a perfect movie.
Ooh,
Right up.
I think that
He's
Top
got
Gun.
that right up there with Avatar.
I'll give Top
No,
Gun.
Avatar was 8.8. I said 8.8 for Avatar 2.
I'll give. God, I'll give
Like
Top
Top
Gun
Gun
2
Maverick, I ain't gonna cap my
an
top 10. It might have entered
8.9
my
or
top 10
something
movies
for
of
me.
all time.
It's not in mine, but it was a good movie.
Y'all gotta not talk at the same time.
Top Gun Maverick is fucking crazy, bro.
What did you say, Nate?
It was good. I liked it. I give it an 8.9.
8.9.
Just
A
shot.
solid 8.9.
Solid 8.9.
No, yeah, I mean, you're totally right. Like, it's definitely a 9 for me. Like, I was blown away by that movie.
And you didn't even see it in theaters, bro.
I didn't.
It's different.
I didn't see Top Gun.
It's built different in theaters.
Wait, you
You
didn't
haven't
see it
even
at all?
seen it?
No, I'm too.
Bro, you gotta see it. That movie is so good.
Bro,
Where-
I'm not even like a big plane fan. I do not like Tom Cruise. We already said that. I do not like him really in any other movie.
There's like 3 movies I like with Tom Cruise in
It's
it.
just
And
I
it
don't like
slaps.
I don't like the thing with me is that like once you overhype something, right? Like I'll have a certain expectation for it to meet that hype. And I just don't like that.
I mean,
Like,
that's just
I've missed out
natural,
on so
but
many
that- I mean-
shows and movies just because of that reason. Like that's a good reason why I just haven't watched Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones because everybody was dick riding Game of Thrones and shit.
That's exactly why I didn't watch Game of
But you
Thrones.
dick
until-
ride every anime.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I
literally
don't.
your
I
thing
do.
is
I
dick ride,
don't.
bro.
No, not
No,
every
if
anime.
we're
Not
gonna
every
talk
anime.
about Eric dick riding, we gotta mention fucking Elden Ring.
Okay, look.
Oh,
okay,
that's correct.
Okay, hold on. We can leave that for later. But I don't dick ride every anime. I promise you I don't. There are a lot of animes and I'm just like, this
No,
this
you
is-
just dick ride anime in general.
I give you animes that I do dick ride because I think they deserve that score.
Have you
but
not
aside
said?
from that,
Have you not said that anime is the best storytelling no matter what?
I never said that it was no
No,
matter
what
what.
he
You
said.
said that before.
I said that it's top tier story.
So, correct.
I never
Yes,
said I
you've
never
said
said
it's the best
I've
every
ne-
time.
I've never said that it's the best for everything.
So, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, but I recall you saying that you cannot watch live action stuff because of how amazing the storytelling in anime is.
Yeah. Like I can't watch
Fucking
a good I can't watch a good portion of live action TV shows or I can watch movies. But a good portion of TV shows I can't really watch live action just because of the amount of storytelling and that anime provides. And like its character development, a good portion of their soundtrack is also amazing. But there are a good portion of animes that I'm just like, this just isn't it. Like there are animes that I've dropped before just because I'm just like, it's not it.
Well, but
It's
that's
not, it's not as
I
good.
mean-
It's not as good as people have said it is, so I've dropped it. Like like there's a bunch of popular anime that I'm just not on board with.
I'm not saying you like every anime. I'm saying if something like that Dragon Ball Z movie that came out and then Maverick, no matter what, bro, you're not putting it over Dragon Ball Z.
I probably
you
won't.
just can't.
Okay, yeah, okay, but
He-
I'll agree with that
I
because that's just
respect
I'm
him.
biased.
I respect him
But-
putting Dragon Ball Z because I know that he watches fucking movies and a lot of them. You will put a
I'm
Dragon
biased.
Ball anime. You didn't even watch Top Gun Maverick. That's how I know it's fucking crazy. But he watched Dragon Ball Z in theaters.
Yo, I might like that,
Dragon Ball Z movie.
I might like
Guys-
that Dragon Ball
Guys,
movie
for
more.
reference, my number one movie for the year was Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super. Okay, he watched that in theater and not Maverick. That just tells you right there.
Well, so did I.
But
to
you
be fair,
watched it. You watched
I
it.
did
He
watch
didn't watch it
Maverick.
at
I
all.
haven't watched it. I haven't watched it just because of the amount of hype.
When that
behind it.
anime, let me put it this way, that movie, you could have watched that on your TV and enjoyed it just as
I'm
much
giving you
as
the
in
reason
theater.
why I didn't watch it.
Whereas Maverick is so much better than, and I don't even have to.
I don't know that I'd agree with that.
Bro, I think
'Cause
I think I like Broly more than I liked Maverick.
Okay.
I would agree with that. I
I'll
liked
agree with
Dragon
that.
Ball Super Broly way more than Top
But
Gun.
I watched Top Gun in theaters, but I didn't watch Broly in theaters, and I like
I did.
Broly more.
I like
The
I
Broly,
watched
the
Broly
Broly
in
movie was
theaters.
so good in theaters. That's honestly probably like one of my 10 out of 10 movies.
Well, Broly also has a bunch of hand-drawn scenes where, since Dragon Ball Superhero was done 3D, made to look 2D, it didn't have those really cool hand-drawn scenes.
It did. I think that is one thing that really threw people off. Is just like the animation that they decided to use.
Yeah.
But I still think it was a really good.
I still got to watch that movie.
But
somehow.
again, the reason why I didn't watch Top Gun Maverick and a good portion of shows and stuff like that is just because of the amount of hype that it has behind it. Because I've been on that hype train before and I've just been let down.
That's
It's
not,
just-
but I don't think that's it.
That's exactly
you
why
have
it's it.
watched so many animes that I think most people would consider C
I
minus.
haven't. Okay, let me put it to you like
C
this.
minus D tier before you will even
Well,
try to watch a live action.
He's also
movie.
a slice of life anime kind of guy.
I do like slice of life, which is just
where the most exciting thing that happens is the guy goes to the grocery store and buys a blender.
Okay, that's not what happens. It's just
It's on sale.
It's just okay. Here's the thing, right? Okay, so like there's different genres for like different types of animes, right? And I do like I enjoy a good action scene every now and then. Like I started off watching anime with a bunch of action scenes and some of the story revolving around that action, and it's really good. Like I still watch them here and there, but I've expanded to a lot more, and I think my favorite genre has to be which is like slice of life, where it just focuses more on character developments and what they go through, and like their little like tiny portion of just like a lifetime. So like it's like a certain period of their life where they just have like a big character development moment, which like reveals a lot more about a person, so it becomes like a lot more relatable.
It's not hard to do character development when
And
you have
then it was-
1,000 episodes.
It'll spend 3. Okay, you're talking about One
You're
Piece.
talking about One
Yeah,
Piece.
yeah,
I don't,
that's what
I
that
don't watch
is.
One Piece.
That and what's that? Isn't Naruto super long too?
Naruto has
is
like what 700 episodes.
750.
Between-
Insane, bro. You
but
think I'm
that's-
sitting down
That's
watching
between
that?
2 different shows.
That's two. Yeah, it's between two
But you
different
think I'm
shows.
sitting down watching that?
But the amount of story that you get in between those two different shows is absolutely phenomenal. You go through so many characters and through so many stages that like it puts you in a scenario. It puts you in their world and you can imagine everything that's going around.
But answer me this, bro. For someone who works like 60 hours a week,
I watched.
bro,
Okay, to be fair,
But it's
I am
like
not
since
getting off work
childhood.
and
it's
knocking
since
out-
childhood. Yeah, I've been watching these shows since I was a kid,
I'm
and
not
I've
watching.
watched them
I'm not.
And like you can
dedicating
take
myself
your
to
breaks
700
between them and
episodes.
stuff too.
Yeah, you can take breaks.
Like
You never-
I know what happens from the start and the end of Naruto, and I never watched it. Like there's like
That's because you are Naruto.
no. Besides that, and it's like
Besides that,
it's like through like I ain't seen every episode. I'm sure I haven't probably even seen like 40% of all the episodes because like filler and all that, bro. I don't watch
There's
that.
there's
I think-
40%.
I think the best
You haven't
way.
even seen 40%. You haven't even seen the show.
Nah,
I
bro.
think the best
I've
way
seen
to
it. I
consume-
understand all of it, and I played the games and stuff too. So it's like all the
Yeah,
important
you get
parts.
all the important
like,
parts in the
I
game.
watched the Dragon
understand.
Ball.
Yeah.
I played the Dragon Ball Z games.
Well, see, that's what I was about to
Somehow.
say. Like the best way to consume the Naruto story is to play the Ultimate Ninja Storm, like 2, 3, and 4.
Bro, I played.
You
Fortnite.
really don't need to play the first one.
You know.
I played Fortnite. It's got all the characters on there.
It does have
Right.
Naruto and Ultimate Waifu Hinata
Facts.
for
that,
sure.
that Naruto episode where
thick
they on the
money.
battle
When
bus.
they on the battle bus, wild.
Sasuke, get off the rainbow battle bus.
Yo, Goku was fucking Sasuke up, bro.
Yo, he pulled out
And
the
then Master
AR.
Chief came in and like, what the fuck?
Travis Scott with the auto tune.
Yo,
LeBron's
and
got a
then
scarf.
Fucking Amon St. Brown from the Detroit Lions came in and popped off.
And then fucking Superman just blew up the whole planet with his eyes. I don't know
Bruh.
what the fuck was going
What's
on.
going on?
And I still got second place.
Yeah. Somehow I got the crown royale. I
I
don't
got
know.
Got a shotgun.
I built to the moon, bro.
Wow.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. We're at an hour 37.
I think we're good to wrap up.
Unless y'all want to add anything.
I don't think there's a lot to cut from this one, honestly.
I don't either. I think we're good.
I mean, there was a little bit where I was talking over him, but
No,
Yeah.
that's fine though.
That's fine.
I started to feel tired. I've been up since like 4 a.m.
That just means we're passionate and we're trying to get it out. It's all right.
Yeah, I like this one a lot better than I liked the last one.
I
Do
think
y'all
so,
agree
too.
with that?
Yeah.
I mean,
I would. I think this one went a lot better.
Solid episode. I feel like everybody said their pieces. I wish Eric could have talked a little more, but overall.
Well, he got like his 5 minutes of fame on the anime.
That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you
That's
said your
fact.
piece
I
right
said
there.
my
That was
piece.
dope.
Yeah, we can end it though. My
I'm excited
stomach
for the
is
next
fucking
one. Yeah,
Gargling,
bro, that Papa John's.
bro. It's hidden, bro.
All right,
We'll
so
wrap it up.
We can wrap it up.
Call Out Crew, episode 2. We out.
I love you.
And he loves y'all.
Let's do it.
Bye.